Hello. Waiting. Hello. Welcome to Reaper Miniatures.
Yo,
Hello.
yo.
I'm just giving
Happy
a
Halloween.
pause. Take it all in.
Hello.
Indeed. We're dressing up because this is the eve of Hallows Eve, the pre-eve. We're gonna.
I recognize everybody but the guy in the luchador mask. I'm not sure who that is.
That's the best part.
It's Gooseneck. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on.
He's gonna
Come
bite
on,
you from the
man.
inside out.
That's right. My nasty
does look
pointy
like
teeth.
He's got a giant mouth, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's Gooseneck. He's got his nasty lizard teeth.
I know. That's a mouth that's spitting some shit. I'll tell you what.
I am Elegato. The cliff diving lizard man.
So, all right. We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons 5e, and it's maybe a different kind of episode. We'll have to see how this plays out. Maybe it's a Halloween kind of episode. Maybe no one will make it out alive.
Oh, that'll be great.
Happy
That's
Halloween.
good.
I can't wait.
Tricks for all.
And I'm excited. So everyone is wearing a little bit of flair, and some people more than others. We have lots of costuming. We also have all of our players here tonight. There's Kay's journal if you need an update on where we're going real quick. Although I'll do a quick rundown after all the players get a chance to introduce themselves. I'll go in the traditional method of introducing people today and let Bobby kick us off first.
I'm Bobby Jackson. I'm playing Pugh, the mighty and indomitable gnome bard, armed with my trusty war shawm and positive mental attitude.
It needs to be positive enough to get us through a dark night.
Indeed.
He's positively tasty sometimes.
I've been eaten more than once.
Gene.
Hi, I'm Gene Van Horn. I am playing Gooseneck, the lizard man barbarian, also known as El Lagarto. I shall bite you on the neck. I shall cliff dive with you, as I am El Lagarto, the luchador lizard man.
We call it Mr. Top Rope.
I don't know if this was inspired by that 30-foot suplex from our last game, but
Yeah.
I feel like there might be a tie-in. Jason.
Just a wee bit.
I'm Jason Weeby. I'm playing Corncob Thunderbludgeon, a cleric in the nature school. And Corncob's a really bad dude.
Okay. Michael.
I am Abrad, the Wood Elf Ranger. And this isn't Michael, this is Steve McStud Drummer. You remember back in the day, Frank, in the bands that we used to rock in. I was your drummer, dude. You don't remember me? That was before you changed your name to Chad and started all Nickelback. And then bailed on it.
Hard to
Let's
keep
rock,
track.
Frank. Let's rock.
So many drummers.
Boy.
It's weird how the drummer always dies, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
They live
I
hard
thought-
and die young.
I thought Michael dressed as his character as well.
Well, yeah, if Abraham probably was transported into modern day, he probably would have been into the 80s, he would have been a rock star.
I could see that.
He's not allowed to go topless on Twitch, though, so we can't see all the abs.
Hairband, Abraham.
But he would wear a McStud t-shirt, though. You guys remember this shirt, right? From
Yes.
forever ago? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
the
wig
wig.
is from forever ago.
And
too.
the wig, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a rather
That was
famous picture of us when you're wearing that wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite
Exactly.
pictures ever.
Very nice. Rhonda.
I'm Rhonda Bender. I'm playing Fathom, A user of magic acquired in dubious fashion. I've made mistakes, and I'm
Ooh.
just rolling with it.
Rolling. You can call it that.
Rolling badly with it most games. This is true.
No judgment here. Maybe not mistakes. Jen.
I'm Jen Greenwald. I'm playing Kay Nimblebit, a human rogue.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Now, let me get this straight, John. What do we announce anything? What do we tell people?
We roll for initiative.
We've already done it. Okay. It's hashtag Halloween in the chat. That's right. Okay.
Hashtag
roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
So let me tell us where we are. We have. Let me sum up. You, after much debating, or a little bit of debating, decided to take what would probably be the safer route through orc territory to get this wagon down to the Three Sisters, a lake community. And so if you kind of follow where you might have come out, you've come out on the lower left there, where the V comes down into Lake Dairen. And, or that's where you're heading out of the mountains as you sort of come down around. It's taken under a week. It wasn't that bad. It's been, oh, look, I'm getting told, I'm getting directed. So you were able to maybe change a wheel or so, come down out of the mountains. You're able to see at least one of the lakes as you get out of the valley, but it's quite a ways below, in one town in the distance. And I'm going to put you guys on the screen here as you're heading down. Let's go with that. And I'm going to put Abran in the front. You, Joel, was on this back wagon, I believe. And I believe also that Fathom was back there with the wagon.
That's where I like to hang out.
And Corncob. You were back there as well, Gooseneck?
Yes.
Yeah. And then we had Corncob and Kay traveling with this other wagon. So it is quite a journey.
Did we do a full rest?
Yeah, absolutely. You've had a full rest. So
Okay.
if you're damaged or messed up in any way, please feel free to undamage yourself.
Oh, I wish it were that easy.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. All the brain cells.
That's
I
why they
killed
call
off,
this
dude.
role playing. Sleep is
Oh,
restful
I
and heals you.
All right, dude.
Okay, so now that you're rested up, you realize that you're going to get to the lake maybe before the sunset, maybe by the sunsets. Not really sure as it times down. This has been a rough road, even though it breaks out a little bit. And so you had Mercury as one of your one of the drivers, and he sort of shakes his head from the back wagon. He says, we're not going to make it before the ferryman leaves, if we don't get there before sundown.
Don't spare the horses, Mercury.
Or the donkeys, or the mules, or whatever we got, or the goats.
Okay. So
Your best friends, all of them?
Yeah, don't spare the goats.
every one of them.
Can we have someone run ahead and ask them to hold for us?
You could do that actually if you want someone to run ahead.
Let's just rush down
Who's
there.
fleet of foot?
No, long-legged elves are good for that sort of pointless task.
Drummers are usually hyped up on speed.
That's a good point, Legato.
Okay. You
That's kind of
Sounds like-
anti-drummer.
it sounds like
all the
you're gonna-
drummers I've known.
Sounds like you're going to head down a little bit, just a little bit faster, as fast as you can. I don't hear any volunteers to run ahead.
No, let's keep the party together and head
Keep the
down.
party
fast.
together? Okay, no problem. So
If it
all-
helps, I'll get down off the wagon and walk if that helps the horses go faster.
It could. In fact, why don't we sort of do a little bit of to find out how it's going to help, or if it's going to help. And to do that, Abran, is there any skill you'd like to use to help improve the speed of travel?
Survival?
Survival. Okay, so good directions and,
No.
and such.
Yeah. I'm
roll
good
survival
with
check.
directions and okay. Huh, a 4.
Okay. There's a 4 for Abran survival.
What about, does someone have animal handling? Handle these
Someone does. A couple of us do.
horse,
Okay.
goats, people?
Gooseneck, you want to try some animal handling?
Sure. Let's handle those animals.
That's Pujo's job.
I got a 9.
Okay. All right. 9. And Pugil, are you going to do anything in particular?
Are you going to handle the animals, Pujo?
Or any skill you
No.
want to use?
We can.
I think I'm going to look around and see if I can see a small bird.
A small bird.
Or bird?
Yes.
As you look around for a small bird, make a perception check.
Oh crap. I'm not I'm looking under the wagon for a small bird. I rolled a
Man, our
4
dice-
total.
Okay.
Our dice are cold.
I think I just
Oh,
goes
you
off.
got to warm it up.
Yeah, why are you guys rolling like me?
Just warming it up. That's all.
Right.
Jason, anything
that's
Corn
that
Cob
dice
going to
block.
do?
Yes, Corncob is going to cast Animal Friendship on the lead. Have we determined if they're horses?
Yes, they are. They are sure-footed horses. Yes.
I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on the lead sure-footed horse.
Okay.
And I got a 16.
Do I get like a will save for that? Is that really what that is?
I don't know.
Let me break out these pizza
Oh,
dungeon
no, if your
dice.
intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. I shouldn't have
Oh.
even rolled. So I blew a 16.
I mean,
Why would this horse be higher
on.
than intelligence 4?
Yeah, let's find out. If
It
this,
could
I
be
mean,
a super genius horse.
very sure-footed, but that doesn't mean it's okay. So no, you're
Abrad's
good.
only an 8.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm only twice as smart as the horse then.
So go
Do you
ahead.
have an elf handling spell?
Continue. Do I get to roll though?
No.
No, you just
No, if it's 4 or higher, the spell fails.
No,
The
it's
beast
under.
must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration,
That's what I want to know. The
which is
wisdom saving
24
throw.
hours.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you do it.
let me roll my wisdom save for this thing. It is a 1.
Well, what does that mean?
Rhonda's got everybody.
No, what does that mean?
There's some consequences
You
for
know what
that
that
one.
means?
You
You know what that means?
I do know what that means. That is our first. That is our first trick or treat Halloween giveaway there in the chat. John, did you say you already have it? Is that what you said? Okay, John's about to draw it, and then I believe he'll let you know. I'm not sure. I think he'll let you know in chat. So congratulations!
Right.
Off of my pain is your
Stupid
Nomad
horse.
Seek.
congratulations.
Congratulations,
I
Nomad
got a
Seek.
crummy rock.
So what that means is basically this horse is now your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, friend horse. I guess I won't
he doesn't
say
get to
that because
talk
I
to
don't
you, yeah.
speak with animals. So I will actually get off the wagon
Okay.
and walk next to the horse.
Okay.
And what kind of foodstuffs do I have in my backpack? Do I have any fruit? Sugar?
Ooh, there wasn't a lot of fruit up there, but
Don't you have animal
there's
handling?
Food. Yeah. There's food and such, so you can offer some sugar maybe.
Yeah,
You know
I have
there's-
animal handling at +3
Okay.
if I need to handle it. I'm going to convince the horse just with my body language and my friendship gestures that we need to pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay. So now make an advantaged animal handling check. He's your friend. I think he understands
Okay,
you
I
pretty
got
well.
a 15 and a
Hey.
19.
Okay. So he manages to start picking up the pace a little bit. Who hasn't rolled yet? That's the fourth roller. So there should be 2 of you that have not.
I have not rolled anything yet.
Okay.
I'm a city gal. This isn't really my area.
Okay. And
But I will try to walk ahead and look for obstacles that we can get out of the way in case I could slow the horse.
sure, make a perception check as you go ahead.
Uh, 15.
All right. Okay, this is close. Who's next? Is it Kay? Has Kay done something?
Yeah, I think so. This also is not really what I'm good at, so I will walk ahead with Fathom.
Okay.
Try to make sure the trail is clear.
All right. Go ahead and make some perception check.
$15.
Okay. So, the wagons do pick up. You're able to clear some road. That is all good. It's all going to be helpful for you. But there was a nice even split of super successes versus nons. So you get there, and as you do, the sun is just setting. It's not setting yet. So it's not too bad in terms of timing. You definitely made good time. Let me find out what camera I need here. There we go. So you've moved ahead. Both Fathom and Kay also went ahead to try to pull some things off the road as they came by. Your wagons. Whoops, I put that on you, Corncob. I'm sorry, you're not carrying the wagon.
No, I could.
You probably could, but it's not. All right. You make it down, and as you look out on the lake, oh yeah, I should probably tilt up a little bit because you can actually see the shoreline out there and a bit of docks as you approach. Mercury says,
Oh, how nice.
well, the ferry's gone. And you see some lights on the opposite shore. It must be a mile or so across. It's pretty long across that area of the lake, maybe even more. And you can see just little dots light up like small fires or campfires a little bit out, and you see some sort of shifting out on the water. It looks maybe like on the other side they're doing some sort of night fishing or something like that. And you then begin to everyone make perception checks.
$19.
15.
19, 15,
14.
14,
16.
16,
9.
That's a good dice.
9.
Wish I'd got that for the bird roll, dadgummit.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. You'll have it
I didn't
for the
hear
sea
what Jen
monster.
said. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't hear Jen.
23.
23. Oh, okay.
Woo! Does that
Nice.
count? That should count. That should count.
Why?
It wasn't at 20.
It wasn't nat 20?
It was.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
yeah.
it totally counts.
That's important
Well, that
information.
20s always count.
Yes. We get to pull another name. This is going to be good. We're gonna go through our entire possibilities.
Treats.
Okay. So, yeah, it's okay. John is working on it. Don't worry. We are going to move on a little bit. Now, Bean Mitch, you won that one. Congratulations. So, you are heading down. You can see that the ferry's left. The lights sort of head on the other side. Those high perceptions, you realize that is some sort of, it looks almost like a little festival going on the other side of the lake. The sun just
I
then
missed the festival.
dips down below the horizon, and to make matters just mildly more miserable, it begins to rain.
Oh, sure.
That's
Oh,
cool.
nice
Lovely.
rain.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Now we're gonna get wet.
Yeah, the board's gonna get all wet.
Huh. We need our mage to cast Tensor's Flying Wagon on our wagons.
So they just say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. There's a hut here. We'll wait for them. They come back every day. They'll be here in the morning. We'll just have to hold up. for
This
the
isn't a
evening.
hut where somebody lives?
No, no one lives on this side anymore. But the ferryman will stay here occasionally, and this is where he stays during the day when he's waiting or when he's in between ferrying someone across. So it's a nice place, and we stay there.
Is there a reason nobody lives there?
Well,
Or does it matter?
this settlement just didn't make it. It didn't fare well,
Ah.
but it's still a good hub point. So
I say we go in there.
Well, let's, yeah.
it's not what you think,
Set up
Sidwi.
watch and
It's not what you think, Sidwi. Gene's got a luchador mic on. He's got distortion and growling from wrestling.
I am El Lagarto. Roar! The cliff diving lizard man.
So, yeah, as you approach, they begin to unhitch the wagons. Mercury says, "We'll get it, but I'll go check and make sure everything's good in the house."
Look for chicken legs.
Will we have to leave the wagons outside?
Yes, but you can cover them. So
I would assume Mercury knows how to do that.
you get a kind of general idea for the way this settlement is. You can see it's a little bit of a lake boathouse.
Oh, very nice.
Ferry. And
Is that a
not
pumpkin
populated.
patch next door?
There do seem to be some gourds growing in between there. Yes. I'll let you decide what you want to do. they're gonna. So Mercury's already made their intention clear to go and check the house, and automatically the other driver is starting to unhitch the horses, rub them down, look them over, make sure they're safe, cover up everything. Pugil, what are you going to
Now,
do?
are they gonna leave the wagons up there on the road? Are they pulling? Where are they?
Yeah, they're gonna pull them off. It looks like maybe behind the house.
Okay.
Will we be able to keep an eye
Yeah.
on them from
Yeah,
inside
I
the
would
house?
suggest that we pull them closer to the house, so we don't have to have two
Set up a
groups to
watch?
secure.
Okay. There's one
We
window.
definitely want to have a watch.
So yeah, there's a window. You can pull it up next to there instead. They'll
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that. Yeah, because
Okay.
our share is based on these wagons. So
That's true.
True.
That's a good point.
And there's ominous music in the background.
yeah.
I say we
Yes.
still set up a watch.
Ooh.
Of course.
Also, we should eat pumpkins too.
That way,
Pumpkins too.
well, we should go hang out in the
spice.
pumpkin patch.
I don't think so.
Wait for the great pumpkin.
You're nuts.
I'm there.
Well, and Pugil did grab some special mead, but I'm pretty sure he's
No,
Closely
we're not
guarding.
He's not
providing the
sharing.
mead.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we're not. If you wanted to have some special mead, you should have snatched you some special mead.
Okay, so Pugil, it sounded like you were gonna help to pull the wagons off to the side. Gene, I'm sorry, Gene. I shouldn't. Gooseneck, is there anything you want to do also?
El Lagarto would like to go to the pumpkin patch and wait for the great pumpkin.
Okay, you see immediately, Gooseneck
Is that a legend of your people?
intrigued.
Tell
Apparently.
us more,
Yes.
Gooseneck.
Yes, it is.
I think
Okay.
El Lagarto was the
I see the
1997
great
backyard
pumpkin?
wrestling champion.
There are some fairly large pumpkins in here. It's kind of impressive, but a great pumpkin? I don't know.
They're just good pumpkins.
They seem to be wild, mildly tended, but to be mostly growing naturally. So, Corncob, what are you going to be doing?
I'll stand and watch them muddle around in the pumpkin patch so that when they inevitably get attacked, I can help.
Okay. You're gonna stand.
Roll for initiative.
Yep, here comes the pumpkin golem.
Oh. How about you, Abran?
Let me see. My choices are to watch Pugil rub down the goats, or I can head over to the more interesting pumpkin patch. I think I'll head over to the pumpkin patch with my friends and leave Pugil with his alone time with the goats.
Okay.
Always leave before the goat show.
Yeah, don't want to stick around for the goat show.
We'll there's getting a lot of people in the patch, so we'll
Get in that
move
patch.
Gooseneck in a little bit further. Fathom.
So where are the wagons? I thought we were pulling it right up next to the window.
Yeah, so you will
I want to
be.
make sure that happens.
You'll definitely be
I'll
pulling
help
them
with that.
right up in here.
Okay.
I'm moving this tree for a moment, but don't worry, I'll put them back.
Has Mercury actually gone in the house yet?
It's a little bit simultaneous, so he's not necessarily in the house yet. He's just still heading there.
I'm going to go with him and make sure that everything looks okay in there and that we do have a good view of the wagons.
Sure.
But someone grab a nice pumpkin to eat for dinner.
She shouts to you as she goes in. All right. Kay, what are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna help them get the wagon situated.
Okay. Yeah. You get it. One sort of half on the road and one off the road, but it's plenty. There's a window right here. And actually, we'll see that as you Fathom and Mercury head in. It is a fairly, you would say, humble kind of place. It is really made just to like come in, rest, grab a meal. Sometimes you might end up sleeping, but usually it's going to be, it's not going to be comfortable to sleep all in here, but it's possible. It will probably hold you all fine, if not comfortably.
Is there a fireplace?
You are out there. You can see through the window, but it's really Fathom that's in there still at the moment, sort of searching around.
You could look and see if there's a chimney.
There is a chimney, so you kind of assume there is one. Although
but there's only the window on the wagon side, not on the garden side.
Correct. As you go in, that's one of the things you notice about it. The wagon side.
There wasn't a second floor, was there?
Nope, there was not. I mean, there is probably a very tiny attic or crawl space, maybe it's a better word for it, above in the rafters, since there is a peak to this roof, but that's all.
I would want to look there just in case, just given our luck.
Peek your head up in the crawl.
Snail or frog or yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you peek your head up into the crawl space. I'm actually hitting my horns on the camera. I love it. And as you do, you hear a little bit of...
We can take it out in post.
We'll take it out in post. You hear a little bit of thumping around, and it looks like an animal nest is probably in here. It's pretty likely that an animal is...
Just a basic type of animal, not like a dire...
No. It's,
so a new friend for Pugh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let him know.
Squirrel. Hooray!
So.
That's your new buddy up here, Pugh.
And you
all right.
As you're talking out to Pugh, you can tell him that there is a fireplace in here, and
it is nice and warm in here. If you want to come in, Pugh.
Yeah, Mercury. Well,
we will make it nice and warm. It's not warm yet.
Well, Mercury says the coals are warm a little bit for the last meal, so we can start it up easy. I'll get wood. And he takes off to grab some wood. He's looking... make an insight check, Fathom.
Okay.
10. He's looking a little upset. Nothing big. Maybe tired after a long day. You've seen him get. He's a little bit emotional, so he might have gotten it. Just upset that he missed the ferry. Is likely to be the case. Okay, so.
Or that we didn't fight more orcs.
Well, he's upset about that. He didn't kill more orcs.
Yeah.
Pugh and Kay make survival checks for just tying down the wagons.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
So I got another nat 20.
Whoa! Another nat 20.
Which gives me a total of 21 on a survival check.
Okay. That is awesome. And John's gonna pull 2,000 Caesar. You got that nat 20.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Woo! Treats! Yay!
I'm sorry, what was yours, Pugil? What was your role?
6.
Okay. So you kind of glance over at Kay, and you see she's got everything just pulled snug and tight and roped down. Looks like and you're looking at yours, it's flapping up in the wind. There's not quite getting the rope down. You're looking over your shoulder at her.
Can I get a hand here? Can I get a hand here?
You can't reach up.
I'm a little too short to tie the stupid tarp.
Can I get
Go
a hand
help
here?
out.
Who wasn't sharing his meat just a little while ago? Now he wants his
His hands and
hand.
arms are tired from rubbing down the goats. Yes.
My tiny little Billy Barty fingers won't tie these knots.
Yeah, well, they hold on to meat pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, hands off the mead.
See,
He
look what we
said
got.
meat, not need.
Kay is able to help you, and so is the driver. He comes over and checks some of your knots and tightens them down.
Yeah.
And
Sorry about that.
he just goes, "Well, the animals like you."
Gnomes.
Yeah. I'm not much of a wagoneer.
Okay. So, in the pumpkin patch, what are you all doing over there? You're
I'm
getting
watching
wet.
some fools.
Gummies.
Watching
besides
fools
getting
looking
wet.
at pumpkin. Oh, I didn't know there was another house over there. Look at
We're
that.
looking for the great pumpkin.
And all we found is good ones. Well, all you found is good ones.
So there is another house, I guess you could say. It goes right up to the dock. It's rather large. It doesn't look like a house you live in. It looks like it was probably a boathouse, or is a boathouse still. And then there is a house in the back. Clearly has been burnt at some point. It's half there and half burned down. The ceiling or the roof is burnt off. Rain is pouring in through the top of it. It's not really a good shelter.
Well, there goes that idea.
Burnt.
Should we check out the?
That's disturbing.
Should we check out
Go check it out.
the boathouse?
The boathouse. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do it.
Let's go check out the boathouse.
Well, I'll go along with checking out the boathouse.
Okay. So it's large doors, so you can get, I'm assuming, boats in and out. Sorry, let me turn that so you can see it. Wind is starting to fog up a little bit and pick up off the lakes and come in. It's a little bit chilly. It's kind of biting, but it's better than the snow areas you just came through, except it's a lot wetter, which is starting to sink into your clothing. Who's going in first?
Abram.
Oh, heck.
Just like a
I'll go in
drummer.
first.
You'll go in?
I'll look around the door and make sure there doesn't seem to be any obvious traps.
Doesn't seem to be any obvious traps, Corncob. So as you enter, you
Roll for initiative.
Trick or treat, trick or treat. I'm just
Trick or treat.
do not have to roll for initiative. You see that there are maybe some supplies near the front, some small little rowboat that you might go fishing with, some spare parts. It really is sort of a disused boathouse with maybe some supplies in the corner that look like they could be, I don't know, they could be value, but they're probably here to in case they're needed for the ferryman or for whatever might be done. You do notice, make a perception check. Actually, everybody, assuming everybody comes in after
Sure.
Corncob.
I've
19.
got a
8.
13.
8,
19 for me.
13, 19. Okay.
8.
Yeah.
And all his dice are on the floor, I think.
Someone's dice are on the floor. Okay. Yeah, so 19, you do see over in those corners of boxes, it looks like lanterns that on a little float. There's like a handful of, it looks like little, like some sort of very light wood that's quickly, kind of hastily carved into a boat with a paper lantern on top of it, mounted to the top of it. It's the only thing that looks kind of out of place. The rest are simple supplies, and there's a few of those, so even those might not be out of place.
Well,
We should put that in the water.
Yeah,
Why?
we should grab a couple and ask Mercury about them. See if he knows anything about what those would be used for. So I'll go and grab a. How many did you say there were?
A handful. Let me roll. Let's see. See what these Pizza Dungeon dice are good for. There's 10 of them.
All right, we'll grab up all 10, and divvy them up between the three of us.
I mean,
And we'll.
it's kind of
How
so
big are
it's like they're like small miniature raft size. They're each about 12 inches by maybe 8 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just
Well,
grab one
I'll
or
grab
two.
one at least. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
grab one. And if anybody else wants to grab one, they can.
Okay. Sounds like
I'd rather.
Sure.
Yeah, we could just take one and go ask what it is.
Yeah.
okay.
And can we roll a perception check or anything to possibly know what we would know about it? Lore check or anything like that?
Yeah, make a history check.
All right, history check. Okay.
Ooh,
10 minus 1
I've
is
got
9.
history.
9. Okay.
I've got history. Let's see.
I do not.
17.
17.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I mean, this looks like, in fact, you probably could put a little bit together, make an insight check as well. First, we'll see how well this goes.
You want me to make her an insight
Or-
check too?
Yep, make an insight check as well.
Another 17.
Okay. So yeah, you put 2 and 2 together, and it really seems like that's probably part of the celebration that was happening way on the other side. It looks like you light them up maybe and put them on the lake for some reason or another. You're not really sure.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Right. That's what they're here for.
Do they look like they've had fires in them?
No,
Like
these
they're
look,
reusable?
no, they don't look reusable either. They look like they'd take on water within a few days and sink. Looks like they're one use and very, like I said, very lightweight wind. Very lightweight wind. Very lightweight wood.
I don't think I need one of these. Do you?
I
Nah.
have a thought.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, Abern's
They
got
like
one.
they like these boats every night over there where they live to keep the creatures from the water coming in. And no one's over here. In case you get stuck here, they're here. In case you've got to protect yourself overnight.
That's a great idea or a great thought.
No.
So we want to light a
That's my
few?
theory. I still think we should take them back to.
What if they attract the
Quicksilver
giant
or whatever.
monsters? What if they're to
That'd be fun,
attract the
too.
giant
They could
monsters?
bring the giant pumpkin or the great
Yeah,
pumpkin.
they
fun,
might
too.
attract the giant monsters so people on the other side can just mock them.
I'm still gonna grab one and take it to Quicksilver to
Okay.
ask him,
Mercury.
or Mercury, or whatever.
No problem. Are you done with the boathouse then? And heading
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
I'm gonna before we
check
go.
out
I'm gonna check that one boat that's upright and see if there's any obvious holes in it.
Are you, by any chance, a boatwright in your background?
Nope, I sure am not. But I've seen a boat before, and I know what a hole looks like.
No, I understand. We're just seeing for how much you'll know. So make an investigation check to see if a normal person would notice some wood. A hole.
A 9.
Okay. It seems like it's perfectly fine. Like it would be fine on the water to you. Then
Looks good to me.
Yep.
Here's our boat. We need it.
I mean, yeah, you had
Should
a
we
hole
check
I think
out
it's
that
a little
burn house?
small, isn't it?
that might hold 3 of you with no supplies. But yeah. a bit
Okay.
small.
We might need
Should we
it.
check out the burnout house on the way back?
You can.
Oh,
yeah,
why
sure.
not?
Yeah, see that.
I love it. Okay, so on the way back, you are going to head over and kind of get a look at this burned out house. Okay.
We're just protecting our investments with the wagons, you know. Make sure there's no
Burned out
surprises.
house or is it a burned out house or a burned out house?
It's a burned house.
Okay.
I am going to let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna have to change the switcher to here. Okay. So you head over to it. Got to get my remote switching in. It's got a door in the front. It looks like the back of the house is what was burned out the most. Furniture has been taken out. Weeds and stuff are growing in it. It was about the same size as the hut the little shack that you're probably going to hole up in for the night.
Can I use survival skill to see if I know how long ago it was burned or if it's
Yeah,
recent
sure.
or old?
Absolutely. Make a survival or investigation, whichever you like.
Oh, missed it by 1. 19.
19.
Missed it
Okay.
by that much.
It's still good. You feel like it looks like it was burned. With a 19, that's good. Abandoned, and then maybe more of it burned down again a little bit later. So 2 different stages based on the wood and how it's aging. The wood itself is not taken well care of. It's kind of rotting out on the walls. So it must be a large number of years. You would guess at least 15, maybe 20 or 30.
The burn doesn't seem to be fresh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
Just
you
seems
think,
like
Okay.
a burned out hut.
Let's grab a pumpkin on the way back and head to the house.
You go ahead and grab a pumpkin. I'm not going to grab a pumpkin. I'm going to keep my hands free.
We
I'll
need
grab
dinner,
a
though.
pumpkin.
you're going
All
to
right,
grab a
you're gonna-
pumpkin?
I'll grab a
Pumpkins ought to
pumpkin.
be enough.
All right.
2 pumpkins ought to be enough because we have that keg of mead too. So
Yeah,
Well, he's got the lantern.
we'll have some pumpkin mead.
we have horses.
You know what
They're
goes
my
good
friends
with
for
pumpkin?
another few hours.
Goat.
Mead. Mead goes really good with pumpkin. We tie up the gnome and
Yeah,
throw
it's
him in the
kind of
back.
sad that you didn't bring any.
We did. It's been on the wagon. I've been guarding it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
do you want us to just bill you for our services?
So
Yeah, send me an invoice. That'll work.
All right.
Next time you get stuck in a frog, think about your poor meatless friends.
right.
We know
I
what
see.
send me an invoice means in freelancer.
You get
Send me one. You could send me 6 or 8 if you like.
Yeah. Here's your invoice. I'll pay your damn invoice.
you get the obviously you're not crowded.
It's a
It
party.
is crowded.
Super crowded. I mean, it's small,
Hey.
but it's not that small. You know, if we were in a
Well,
room,
Mercury's
what I'm
coming
worried
back in,
about.
though, isn't he?
yeah, there's a
Before
pumpkin.
Isn't Mercury coming back in, too?
Mercury is also coming back in.
Yeah, he's going to have to grease himself up now, though.
Before everybody piles in, while
Yeah.
they're still off doing all that, can I
Yes.
climb up or get a boost up into the crawl space that Fathom peeked in, and see if I can contact the critter that's living up there. Since I'm a wood gnome, I can speak to small animals. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Too bad you can't reach it.
So go up there. It's dark. I assume you have dark vision. You can see.
Yeah.
So you see two eyes sort of peek up at you, glistening back there. Well, they wouldn't because you have dark vision, but they're looking out, kind of reflecting off the light where your head peeks up into it, and you hear a little.
Here, kitty, kitty. Who, I can speak simple things to small beasts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let approach as a friend.
Yeah. So
announce myself.
He out as you announce yourself, he just sort of looks up. He comes up and pulls themselves up a little bit, and you can see just this double-wide raccoon waddle across the stuff on top of there, coming over closer to you, since you're being friendly.
Oh, very nice. I don't suppose I have anything. Well, I guess I've got some rations or something that a raccoon, or they'll eat anything. So I'll reach into my pack and pull out some old biscuit or whatever we've been eating and share it with the raccoon and make friends.
Oh, it's already picked your pocket and stolen your watch.
I kill the raccoon.
Jerks forward, grabs the biscuit.
From those trees, right?
No, picks it up and just sort of starts shoving bits of the biscuit into his face. Eaten. That seems to be alone up here. Seems to be well fed, eating something. Maybe the ferryman feeds him. You're not really sure, but he's well fed. Maybe he eats pumpkins.
Then I'm going to pass the idea that we're going to spend the night here. We mean him. We're sorry for the intrusion. We won't disturb him, and we're no threat.
Okay. He grabs whatever else you'll hand him and waddle back over to his side of the house. It's fairly dry up here. You can see a few leaks coming through, but it's not bad. The roof is well patched, and it's not real leaks. You just see a little bit of seeping as the rain begins to come in.
I might stay up here.
It would hold you.
And only you.
And only you, yeah.
Well, okay, Mercury.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Maybe a goat.
I'm not into sleeping with grouchy hobbits.
There's definitely a goat up there with them.
So you now everybody, you can hear everybody sort of filing in as you're peeking down from that crawl space.
Yeah, I'll just peek down the hole and inform. Hey, we've got a raccoon living up here in the attic, so don't meddle with him.
Tasty.
Eat your pumpkin.
I'm having
I
flashbacks.
think cooking those flammable pumpkins might have been how they lost that other house.
Ooh. I suppose it could be. Well, now I'm worried.
Once we are all in and we're working on the fire, I'm going to use control flames to make sure it's an appropriate size. Gets us nice and warm.
Okay.
And then if Mercury still seems cranky,
that's handy.
I'm going to do like a little pantomime show in the fire for him.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's pretty. It goes. He doesn't seem too cranky. You're getting dry. the fire is drying things out. You've controlled it nicely, so no one had to suffer through any kind of wet bits of wood. He has brought in as much wood as he can. There's more space than there appears to be in here because, miniatures take up all the 5 feet allotted to them, but in reality, it's not quite that bad. Although it is still rather close. Laying out bedrolls would kind of look like this on the floor a little bit as you come through, but there's some room at the sides of the hearth as well. It's not too bad. And the old human at this point probably would see what's in your hand there, Abran.
Mm-hmm. And I said, we found these in the boathouse. What can you tell us about these? We found them to be rather interesting.
Yep. Yeah, that's what's going on over there. It's the invitations, the festival. The lake communities have a tradition before the harvest festival to invite their fallen family to it. And so
what do you mean by fallen?
Well, those that have not survived. Lake Town's a dangerous place. Not everybody makes it, but also you only live so long. And they look on these nights for their family to protect them, offer them some, typically they write down the events of the year to inform them, and they put it out on the lake. I've never done that. I don't live down here, but it's maids, or the intent is that I guess their family from beyond read it and
so they attract ghosts.
Well, I wouldn't say they attract ghosts. But
You said to protect them. Did you say to protect them from something, though?
Yeah, well, they call their family to protect them. Just for
How
the year.
often do they do that?
Oh, just
a year?
Once a year before the festival, so they can invite their family.
Does it have to be tonight by any chance?
Of course, yes. It is tonight.
And they're doing this on the other side of the lake.
Yes.
But the people who lived here would have done it if they still lived here.
Yes, but there haven't been people here for years.
Then why would there be these little boat thingies here?
Well, I imagine they're just left from a shipment, perhaps. We do ferry things back and forth across this.
How often do you guys spend the night in this shack?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, well, that's a little better.
Right. Typically,
so they're going to chase all their ghosts over here, and we're going to have to burn a few boats to send them back, or something. Luckily, we have control flame. Now, I didn't know we had this before. It'll come in handy when we go back and burn down the village.
No, it shouldn't be. I've stayed before. You go to your home, and no one lives here anymore, so no one would be inviting their family. It's ridiculous.
We should light them and put them out on the lake.
Why?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I can't say I believe in these sorts of things, but I wouldn't advise that necessarily.
Okay, we won't then. I won't.
Do you have family in the area?
No. Oh, hey, aren't we looking for somebody that's dead?
Actually, well, yeah. Let's check on the dagger and see what it's up to.
The dagger.
We're looking for a soul, aren't we?
Let's.
We're looking for something in the water. We don't know more than that. I don't.
Ujo's looking
but
for
we're looking for a specific one, not a scattershot. Let's set the boats on fire and hope they come for us way.
So These are the 3 lakes. You are looking for someone. You are, as I mentioned before, down at that very bottom tip on the left of water as it sort of arcs down. Probably looking at that community all right across the way there. The dagger is pointing to the right a little bit, as though it's pointing towards Lake Mara.
Are we in Darien?
Yeah, you're in Dairen.
Okay.
You're on the shores of it at least.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to give me like more instructions or
No, it's just
some
like
point?
a pointer. Yeah.
It's just going to be pointing. Okay. Well, I hope we'll figure it out when we get there.
Okay. Yeah. So inside your
We can either sleep peacefully or we can light these lanterns and roll for initiative.
I
don't-
vote peacefully.
don't believe that stuff. So a little bit, maybe. What's like? I don't know. It's hard to tell exactly. Everybody who's interested, you kind of see Mercury get up and take off. He leaves. He's like, I'm gonna go check the horses. Walks out.
I want to look out the window and make sure that's what's happening. That he's okay.
Yeah. He goes out. He does look. He looks. He goes over to the horses. Looks like he goes over to the wagons first. Looks like he's double checking the knots and all the items on it. Kind of double checking it, and goes around to the animals. Looks at them as well. And the human man in here, who's I don't think I ever told you his name in all of that. It seems strange. And because of that, we're going to call, I have not in my notes. I think I might have messed it up. So if anyone remembers who's watching, you can let me know. But for now, we're going to call him Wills.
Like, write your wills.
Yeah, like that.
Which we should do at the start of every encounter.
And he says, pay no mind. You know, he doesn't believe in this talking to the dead thing. And
do they have any kind of overseer or clerical guide when they do this thing? Are there prayers that are said? It doesn't seem like we should be lighting boats on fire without knowing more about the tradition.
No, I mean
we probably don't want to insult them.
They write to their families on paper, and they light it inside the lanterns and push it out to the lake for their. They bury it in water here.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I don't come from a seafaring clan, so not sure that's germane to me.
Well, his father died recently, so it's talk of all this stuff is probably not good for him.
Oh, he's probably upset.
Sure, that's all.
Or he's trying to contact his father.
Huh.
Or he's out putting a boat in the water.
That doesn't seem like something he would do. But
I'm going to go to the door and look and see what he's up to.
You're going to go to the door and look. Okay. So you peek your head out of the door here. You've lost sight of him in the out the window.
I was
to
looking
the
out the
wagon.
window. I didn't keep track of him.
Well, you watched, but he's not always inside of the window, and he's gone to the back where just out of sight. But so you can hear a little bit of thumping around over there on that side, though. He's doing something. Yeah, so you stick your head out, Corncob, and you look. You don't see him. It's just water and wet, and occasionally a little sound from the horses and such. You gonna go after him? You gonna go look for him?
I'll walk out after him.
Okay. Sure.
I can go as well if I was able to.
Yeah, if you want to, Abrin.
Yes, I'd like to
Yeah.
go too.
You can all
I don't want to
chase
be
this
trapped inside.
lad through the rain.
I just want to step outside, and if now that I see that corn cob's going around the corner, I'll hang back a step, but I'll watch.
Okay. Corn Cob, you head around the corner, and you do see him out there looking kind of glum, I guess you might say. But it's, I don't know, if you want to, I'll go ahead and put you up like you're going to talk to him. Yeah.
Hey, Mercury. What's up? You left kind of suddenly.
Just got better things to do than listen to old ghost tales.
Seems like it might have hit a nerve.
Well, we didn't. Maybe. Make a persuasion check. Corncob, trying to dig this out of him.
Well, I'm still friends with the horse, too. 17. Plus 3. Oh, I got a 20. Not a natural.
Okay.
I think that should count.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but we're doing a lot more dice rolling tonight than usual on purpose.
Yeah, that's what
So, yeah, you're Gooseneck. Where do you want to be in this? Aberrant's going to hang back around the corner, it looks like. But
Yeah, I'll hang back. Well, I'll hang back with Aberrant.
okay, I'll just put you there, watching in the distance.
That's fine. Within easy suplex distance.
You're a 30-foot run to grab him for the suplex.
All right, that's
Leaping
good.
over wagons.
I'll keep looking out the window.
Okay, you can just see, basically from this angle, you can basically see the back of Corncob occasionally as he stands up and chats and talks and stuff. And so Corncob, that's a great roll. He looks at you and goes, "Well, we didn't stop. We didn't do anything for my father. He deserved more than what he got, and can't offer him anything. And this nonsense about talking to the dead, don't like it."
Yeah, I can see that. I don't think we'd want you to burn one of these boats. I mean, it's not the way of my people. I don't know about your people.
No, I don't think so. I don't think my dad believed in it. I don't know. He came from the lake towns, but he moved. He liked the mountains better.
But what happened to him, if I might ask?
Well, you don't know? This whole time?
I may have known, but I drank a lot of mead the other night when we were talking, and I think I forgot.
He was the last set of wagons that didn't make it. Only Rothfeld came back from that.
Were you able to recover his remains?
No. Maybe if we'd gone down the other road, but it might not. I believe it probably wasn't worth it. You were right.
Well, now you tell us. Well, I'm sorry that this has brought back bad memories.
I just want to think about it. I don't need to be crowded around. It's no offense, man.
No, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Maybe he'd like a cuddle with a friendly raccoon.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to head back into the shack. Come on in when you feel up to it. I hear they're cooking some pumpkin.
I will. Thank you. Make one parting persuasion check as you go. You got him to open up. I just need one more little one. See how it goes. Corncob?
I'm sorry, 17.
17, okay. Good. He nods. Like he's thinking about something and listening intently to what you said. And you make it back and you can see Abran and Gooseneck were kind of just sitting there waiting, watching on the front stoop there.
I'll just say, yeah, he's feeling kind of down. His dad got killed, or he thinks his dad got killed. They never recovered his body with the missing wagon train on the high road.
Maybe we should pick it up on the way back.
Yeah, I think so. He doesn't want to light any boats, though.
So you're talking and you're chatting. You're looking around out there at the layout. Make an insight check.
Eight,
okay. 8 for
13.
you? 13, okay. Yeah, no, that seems to make sense. Everything comes together, and it also just seems very wet out here. Abran, you're going to hang out with them while they're getting wet on the... That's not too bad for you.
But...
Okay, you're going to look outside, all right.
Yeah.
And Corncob and Gooseneck, you go in, I assume, or are you going to stay out?
I'm going to go in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Perfect. All right, so you are keeping watch, and you can watch this sort of mist roll in almost over the lake. Abran, I don't know that water has been your thing in life. Has it been? You're a forest. Okay.
Forest.
So
What else?
lots of forests have lakes, and this is no exception. Definitely a forest lake. But the mist that's rolling across it seems not like the forest lakes that you would expect. I don't know, maybe unsettling a little bit. You're going to stay on the stoop? You're going to sort of go around out on the dock?
Can you give me a camera shot of where the dock
I can.
goes
So
to?
here would be the dock in between the pumpkin patch.
Okay.
That's not the dock that actually goes out where you'd launch. Actually, you do see some ties. It looks like the ferry that comes across here is likely to be just a flat raft style, and probably really large. It looks like it's wagons and such might be on it when they go across. So the whole dock itself is actually right out in front of the boathouse, but it looks like there's more mooring capability along this side as well.
And I want to take a walk down the dock towards the boathouse again.
Okay. Make a perception check. As you walk through here.
17 total.
It does look a bit like... It does seem like something splashed out in the water just a little bit as you cross.
And I couldn't tell from what direction it was splashing from. Is it off to my right, to my left?
To your
way
left.
out?
It's off to your left, and it seemed way out.
Okay. Well, I'm going to continue just to walk the decks and try to walk the perimeter a little bit from the deck side at least. I'm more concerned with what might be coming from the lake and inland.
Right. Okay. That's good, especially so you head out, walking the whole sort of perimeter. The rain is constant. It doesn't seem to be letting up. Doesn't seem like it's going to let up anytime soon. And also, the wind is dying down quite a bit. There was just sort of a breeze off of the lake when you first came in, but now you don't get that. It's very still, and I can move fast enough. Can't, obviously. My apologies. Got to get this camera over here.
Very suspenseful.
That's exactly why I'm doing it. Yes, thank you. You kind of head out the end, and just off the front of this dock as you look down.
Great shot.
Mm-hmm.
You look over into the water, and for a moment, it seems like as the lightning flashes, you see your face maybe looking back down, making back up at you, and then it's gone when you look back in. It just looks like mussed up water.
Reflected in the water?
Could been. Make a perception check.
We should have brought a bigger elf.
What was it?
A total of 16.
Take a long walk
16,
off a
okay.
short beer.
No, so you don't see any reflection now.
Just a trick of the light.
Just the trick of the light. That's
Yeah.
right.
All it is.
So do I sense anything else out there that would make me want to linger? Because I'm maybe making my rounds back towards the house where everybody is.
No, you.
Okay. I don't want to make another perception roll or anything like that to see if there's might be anything else. Okay.
No, just seems like the storm and the water and lightning and thunder.
I'm gonna casually
Go for a swim.
No. I'm gonna casually walk back towards the house.
Actually, okay.
Are you going to whistle casually as you walk back?
Yeah.
Just casually walking back to the house.
An old abandoned boathouse on the outskirts of town.
At the edge of the haunted lake.
Is Mercury doing Tai Chi out in the woods back there? Or?
He's trying to settle himself in whatever way he can, Adwin.
Okay.
It does seem
Listening
like
to the Bangles.
It does seem like he's doing something out there, though, doesn't it? Do I have a good... Nope. All right. Okay.
So I haven't seen anything weird out the window, right?
No, nothing at all. It all seems normal. Perfectly normal.
Nobody touching our wagons.
Nope, nobody touching your wagons. Abran, you get back, and
Is that a euphemism?
Yes.
I'm just
everything's
asking.
normal. Everything's normal except the Kelpie with the aberrant face that he saw out there in the lake. But
Abran, you going in?
Sure. I'll check to see if there's any pumpkin ready to eat.
Okay. We'll just
pretend I'm in
put
there.
you in.
Maybe you're not going in.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fireplace out, and then you'll all have room. There is a nice fireplace in here. Don't want to injure the minis, man.
We're good.
Okay. All right. So you get in. Pumpkin, is it ready? I would say by now it's probably ready if you've been cooking it. And
Should smell pretty good in here.
it is.
Oh.
A little cinnamon. There are some spices that were on the wagon that maybe, this old man might have pinched a little
Excellent.
bit. Used some.
Delicious.
Yeah. So you got some cinnamon, some pumpkin. This place is starting to smell nice. I don't know if you've kept gooseneck off the raccoon or not, but
Yes, we have.
Mmm, tasty.
It's not really our place to keep him off anything.
Mm.
I
Come
don't
on,
think
let's
he'll
finish
fit
the
up in
pumpkin
the
and
crawl
get ready.
space.
Let's get ready for the trick-or-treaters.
yeah. So you, I don't know. Do you want to sit down to eat now? There's your normal tack. You got the impression, Aberrant, as you were heading in, that Mercury was probably just wrapping it up and gonna head in.
Okay. He's finished his final forms and he was working his way
Yeah.
back in.
Exactly. It was at the end.
Well,
of
we
the-
can wait for him to eat if that would be more polite.
Sure. You can.
Exactly.
You hear a knock at the door. You look over and realize there's a bar that's been put down over it.
And
What?
from the inside?
Yeah, bar.
But
on the
none of
inside.
us put it there?
Well, I mean, probably Will's.
All right. I'll open the bar and say who's knocking.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's probably Mercury. Mercury comes in.
Well, let's double
was-
check.
it was-
Okay. Yeah,
If you open
it's
it. Oh,
probably
sorry, yeah,
Mercury,
sorry.
but it is Halloween, right?
Make sure we get the order of operation. So you ask who's knocking, and he says, "It's me. I'm ready to come in now."
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
And you're not a
You have to
doppelganger.
invite a
or
vampire in.
or
No.
Sure, come on in.
I don't see
Well,
anything
my
out the
whole-
window still, right?
No, you don't see anything odd out the window, and you don't see him still out the window.
All
And
right.
I don't like this
Mercury
all of a sudden.
comes in. Oh my goodness. The best part is when you all are uncomfortable. I've got to say, it's the highlight of enjoyment.
Here's my Halloween familiar.
Where would you be without a Halloween familiar? So no, he comes in. It's he's wet, but he's the normal Mercury, a little bit grouchy, but
He's just a soggy halfling. He's not got teeth or anything.
nope.
He's not starting to
Well,
spot more
hopefully he has
fur,
regular
mod
halfling teeth.
blazes.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean normal halfling teeth. I was.
He seems much improved. So you close the door, and Wills goes up to bar it again. That's up to you guys if you want to let him.
Yeah, we can go ahead and
Oh,
bar that
well,
again.
that seems to be Will's deal. Go ahead, Wills. Bar the
Well,
door.
Out of curiosity, can we fit through the window if we need to?
Yeah.
Like if I see someone on those wagons?
Absolutely. There is some shutters on the window that you can throw open or close, either way. It's open right now, and
I wanna
water.
ask,
There's no glass. I'll just to be clear, there's no glass, so water is kind of coming in that side.
Well, maybe we can make them a little ajar or something.
Yeah, you can kind of turn them so a little bit.
I want to ask Wills why he keeps barring the door.
I don't know. Maybe maybe all this talk got me a little bit nervous, and there are orcs out there as well still.
So the orcs do come down into the lake towns?
I don't think they take their time to go across the lakes, but that's
Anything on this side is
one of the reasons this establishment didn't make it.
got it.
Somebody burnt that house.
Yeah, it's been burned twice, but it was many years ago.
Do you know what caused that?
We know it was a raid, humanoids. My granddad was very young at the time. And he remembers them talking about it. He didn't live here, but no one survived. No one survived from it. Some raid, and that was the last of this town. They didn't have the heart to rebuild it after that, but it's the best place for a ferry, at least between these two, between the two roads down. There's a larger one on the river road, but some people do live off in the mountains here that need supplies as well. So he begins to cut up some pie, pull out some meat. He seems to be happy. He's whistling a little bit. Make an insight check for those who are interested in his whistling.
Oh my gosh. I'm interested, but I
Or I
rolled a
wasn't
5.
that interested. Oh, you rolled
I
better
got
than
a
I did.
one.
You
I
should
rolled
get
a
an
7.
edge.
Critical
He's also
failure on my
hard.
part.
Oh, we got a critical
You
failure
should get
from
advantage.
All right. Woohoo.
I rolled a 20.
a natural 20?
No, and a 20.
Oh,
All right,
trick
we
or
have,
treat,
we
trick or
have either
treat.
side. We have trick and treat in the same round of things. So I know
That
John's
should be
out
3
there,
rolls, right?
probably
It's 3
sleeping.
3 draws.
Chaz P got the crit miss. And Clavicus 81 got the nat 20. Congratulations.
But
Wow.
Pugh should get to roll on
Uh-huh.
advantage because he's a bard and he knows songs, right?
That's true.
That's sure. Yeah, let's do it. Go for it. Roll with advantage. Roll another die.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 2. A 3.
Well, he can at least tap his feet in accompaniment.
So, Kay,
Oh, that is
you
ridiculous.
hear a tremor in his whistle. So he's not necessarily whistling. No one else knows this, but he's not necessarily whistling because he's happy. He's whistling to make himself comfortable.
Those dice are fire.
Yeah. So
What a
he cut-
complicated crowd of idiots we're hanging.
this is what you get for.
This is why we banded together because we're all such simple people.
It's very hard to make uncomplicated D&D for me.
I know. I'm enjoying it, but it's got me on edge.
So the meal is good. It's the fresher of the meats that you've gotten. Everything's made kind of a little bit of festive odor and smell in the room that kind of drowns out any of the wet hair smell from people or you all suddenly appreciate Gooseneck. He doesn't smell odd when the rainwater hits him like everyone else.
An important
He
social
smells
advantage.
odd all the
I got
time.
to the lizard. He smells like fresh, clean spring.
Smells like a
And
lizard.
so they look around and he says, well, pull yourself up some floor because we're going to get comfortable. In the morning, I'm sure that someone will be back by. And he pulls out a little
We need to
bedroll.
set watches over our wagons.
Sure, of course.
I'll take third
Yep.
watch.
Third watch for you. Okay.
I'll do second. I don't have to memorize spells.
First for Abran. Okay.
I'll take second.
Okay. So those
I'll take first.
Those on first watch. Let's see here. Let's go with. Oops, wait, I can't roll that die. Yeah, it has to be a Pizza Dungeon die tonight. First watch. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Okay. No, wonderful. It was a pleasant first watch. You don't hear or see anything odd out there by the wagons. In fact, even though it's raining and continuing to rain, it's a little bit of animal life you can hear out there occasionally rustling around. And you hand off second watch, wake up the next, and those on second watch. So Abern and you, there was nothing out there to hear during that. Do you stay
We're
in?
on second watch.
Yeah. So do you stay in or do you go out? I forgot to ask.
Oh,
the
go
watchers.
out.
Go
Troll.
out and walk around. Okay.
Look for the great pumpkin.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go out. I'm getting wet. I'm not happy.
All right. Second watch, heading out, patrolling. Together?
I'd like together, but yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Are you okay with that?
Yep.
All right.
El Gato will go with you.
Does your patrol route take you down to the boathouse?
Sure.
I love that. Sure.
That is
Down
up
the
to El
boathouse,
Gato.
Back to the wagons. We're patrolling.
Okay. Then as you get to the boathouse, you get right around on the docks there. I'm assuming you don't go out on the pier, if you want to call it
No,
that.
I'm more concerned about
The boats.
people from the land coming to touch our wagons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make perception checks as you get through here.
11, 14.
Okay, 14.
15.
15. All right. It seems like there is one of these doors open on the boathouse. Just slightly ajar.
Well, we should investigate.
Yep,
Did you
obviously
leave it
Bill
like that,
isn't in there.
Gooseneck?
Wait, what was that?
Well, isn't there a window right there? I was asking Gooseneck if they
Oh.
left it that way when they left.
Gooseneck, as far as you know, everyone closed the doors on the way out. There is a window there. It is also shuttered, closed. It's not locked. You could push it open or pull it open. I mean,
The door.
Probably
Okay.
not.
Jar.
Still,
Sure.
maybe we should go in the window just just in case.
You go in the window, I'll go in the door. I've got
Okay.
my double-handed axe, great axe, and I'm going to kick that door in.
oh, all right.
I've got my creepy dagger and a bunch of spells. Well, just the 2 or 3 spells. But I can do them over and over.
Okay. Sure. This is easy peasy. Let me get the roofs off of this so we can see inside the boathouse. Ever so important. And let's position Gooseneck kicking the door in and Fathom just checking on the window, I guess.
Nice
I'll
hair,
walk in the
Fathom.
window if I can.
You'll look in
Thank
the
you. I
window?
use the good shampoo. I'll go in the window. If he's banging in the door, I'll go in the window.
Okay. I assume you're trying to time it a little bit. So Gooseneck, make an athletics check as you just sort of haul back and boom, kick that door open.
All right. Nat 20 plus 5.
Whoa!
25.
Woo!
Wow.
Ooh,
I
natural 20.
kicked the heck out of that door.
SEAL Team 6 style.
No kidding. Boom. All right. Kick it in.
So wait,
Beer tender.
we got a
Fresh one
treat.
for the guy at the end of the
It's a
bar.
nat 20.
We do. We do
It's
have a
treat
treat.
time.
Treat being drawn.
Treat time.
All right. You kick it in. You make an athletics check to just sort of nimbly or not nimbly climb in over this, through this fathom.
This should be the fun part. How many hit points will
What?
she lose?
Did you say athletics or acrobatics?
Well, in this case, I think you could use either athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I can still die either way. I mean, it's how I'm going to go out. 6.
Could be a tremendous prayer. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So
I'm
yeah.
gonna trip over my own skirt and fall face first into the room.
So you kick open the door, SEAL Team 6 style, Gooseneck, standing there in the opening, and you hear this rattle of barrels and crates and other things as Fathom sort of
Oh,
slides in the
She
door.
ruined all the boats. She ruined all the boats we have to burn.
All the
She sorta-
lanterns are
Recheck them
crushed.
for holes.
She does sort of land on
Hey,
that
we
stuff.
still need a roll for our 20.
Oh,
Did
John.
we get it? I don't think we ever
Did
got
we
it. Yeah,
roll?
we never got a winner.
I don't know if he's.
We not get a winner?
Okay, he's there. He's
We
rolling.
didn't
He's
get a
doing
winner.
it. We got
Okay.
JT Kimmel.
Good job, John.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Congrats.
Happy Halloween.
That was the 20. Nice. So you turn your head, you look over there, and out of the corner of your eye, so lightning goes off Gooseneck, and out of the corner of your left eye, just for a moment, the light flashes and you see someone standing behind the rowboat. And then when your
Well,
light
that's not me, 'cause I can't stand.
readjusts, there's no one there.
Ah.
Ah,
Well, I shall go to investigate.
Okay. Fathom, as you sort of pull yourself up off the barrels and such, Gooseneck
Embarrassing myself in front of ghosts.
heads over, sort of climbs up over this. It looks like just a bunch of old wood boat parts back here. You also see some wooden mallets, pegs. You think you've seen this stuff before to repair wagons and boats. Cartwright had this stuff. It looks similar. Probably.
How strange. Magoto is confused.
Fathom, you get up, kind of dust yourself off. And out on the
The
lake.
dagger isn't doing anything, is it?
No, nothing at all. You look back at the window, through the window, and out on the lake, just out by this pier out here, you see 4 or 5 lanterns light up.
Oh,
Like
I
there's
can't figure.
boats on the lake being lit.
Not like
Those
those little
funny
boats, like
Yes.
boats.
Just like those little boats out at the end of the pier.
Just like those little boats. Gooseneck,
end of the
Gooseneck, come
pier?
here and look out the window.
How to look?
There's
You
some
know
of
what?
those boats.
Okay, Gooseneck, you turn
They
around,
made it this far away?
you look out, and as you look out over it, you don't see these things, and the lightning flashes, and when the bright light kind of comes back in, you don't see them anymore either, Fathom.
Somebody is messing with us, Fathom.
someone's trying to set
They
a
sure
tone.
are.
Where's Scooby-Doo when you need him?
I know. I'm just about ready to rip the rubber mask off Will's and find Mercury's dad underneath it.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for these dang
Yeah.
luchadoras.
All right, well,
I don't know. So there might be something to these village superstitions.
shall we keep patrolling and finish our watch? I don't see
Yeah, we
anything in
need
the
to make-
boathouse.
Need to make sure no one's touching those wagons.
Yeah, go back, check on the wagons. Keep an eye on the lake as we go back.
All right, so you
Yeah, don't get too close to the edge
Don't-
of the.
okay, you
We're a
head
little
back.
spooked.
We'll say you head back across the pumpkin patch then, off of the wood, maybe.
Yeah,
Say
yeah. Let's
that.
do that.
Why not?
Sure. We're
Look, what
looking for the great pumpkin.
I wouldn't steer you wrong.
Pumpkins are safe and healthy.
No. This is where we find out Frank's an accelerationist.
I mean, yeah. So you head back through the pumpkins. No big.
No one makes a pumpkin patch for nothing.
Just for the sheer awesomeness of it. Look at
It's
it.
for Halloween. Come on.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie.
'Tis the season.
Better watch those vines.
Yeah. So as you're getting back, you see make perception checks. Fathom and Fathom and Gooseneck. Yeah.
16.
Ooh, nice.
Perception 8, 11.
Okay. You swear in the dark as you're coming through. Someone is. It looks like they're rummaging around in the back of the wagon.
Oh,
Hey,
let's go.
hey, get off of that. Yeah, that's running. Should we
Yeah.
yell to wake everyone
Charge
up
'em.
too?
Charge him.
Okay. So
Hands off the mead.
you yell and you head over there. Well, you said. All right, Gooseneck is charging.
Yes.
Fathom, how about yourself?
I'm running cautiously because of walking across.
Sure.
So I'm running, but cautiously.
Right. You get across this area as you kind of run across the back of this hut area. Fathom, make a advantage.
I can also make my voice boom 3 times as loud, so I'm going to do that as we're calling for our friends to wake up.
Okay. So you make your voice boom, Fathom. Right along with the thunder and lightning that's booming out here.
Ooh,
Everybody
nice.
inside, make perception checks at disadvantage because of all the rain and thunder and everything happening outside. Hold on to those numbers. Tell me. I'll ask for them when I get back. So as you run across, this mud is very slippery. Gooseneck, you're charging across here. So disadvantaged dexterity save.
Let's see. Disadvantage dexterity save.
Yep.
Let's see. I got 2 15s.
Wow. Nice. Okay. So
Interesting.
it's slippery, but you're able to catch your feet. You're being cautious as you go across. Fathom, make an advantage dexterity save.
Oh, natural 20. Natural 20.
Oh, natural 20.
She
Everyone.
just
Treat.
slides across that mud.
Slide into home base.
Mud's your element.
Albivazin.
Yeah. We've
Congratulations. All right, so you both slide clearly across. It does look like the tarp was pulled up just a bit, but there's no one around.
People are touching our stuff.
Okay. Well, let's secure the tarps and
Do we see any footprints or anything in the mud?
Good question. It's dark, but make a survival check. It's a little hard in the rain, but, you know, worth a shot. A lot of
4.
natural.
Because
4.
that's really not my area.
Natural
The idea.
natural 1.
Natural. Critical miss,
Trick time.
everyone.
Critical
It's,
miss.
it's time for a
I
trick.
fell in the mud. Time for a trick.
Bigfoot could have left prints here, and neither of us are going to see him.
Arrow Whiz, congratulations on that win. You get a trick. Okay. So, okay. Then you're looking around. It's wet. It's muddy. It's miserable. It's a lot of things you're not necessarily super accustomed to. So, it is not. You're not able to find the prints in this mud as you go across, or find that there are any prints. Maybe there are no prints. Do you head back into the home?
If we're done our watch.
Yeah, that would be the end of your route. You'd head back in.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll head back in and let the next watch know that some crazy shenanigans have been going on. We've had multiple sightings of spooky ghosts disappearing.
As you
It may or
begin
may
to
not have
walk up
touched the wagon.
to the opening, out there on the lakes, again, you see some of those floating lanterns light up.
EP.
And
Dang you,
then,
floaty lanterns!
Like, how far away are they?
well, the first ones look like they're 40 feet out, but then you see one light up 20 feet out. And then
Oh, that's not far enough away.
10 feet out.
Oh, that's not far enough away.
And then you see a head sort of rise up out of the water just a little bit.
What? Does it look like Abram again?
Pause for a moment.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that looks
ask.
like Abram.
I'm gonna ask the perception checks for those that are inside sleeping. Pugil, what was your perception?
2.
Corncob,
So he won't be helping.
what was your perception?
Corncob got 13.
13. Okay. Abram, what was your perception?
14.
Okay. Kay, what was yours?
22.
Okay. Everybody is soundly sleeping. You hear this booming voice, Kay, that wakes you up out of your sleep. And
Oh boy.
from outside the window, it's a little bit groggy, but you're used to waking up. You think you heard Fathom out there.
I'm going to go look out the window.
Yeah, you're going to hear Fathom some more in a minute.
Yeah, so you get up,
Freaking out.
cut across, you look out the window, and as you look out the window, you see her and Gooseneck coming across the side of the wagons as though they're coming back in towards the house.
Would you
She
stop
was-
putting those guys out there?
Yeah, it's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot.
There were a lot of little ships.
Do Fathom and Gooseneck look like they are disturbed in any way, or do they just look like they're finishing their round?
Fathom,
Hello?
Gooseneck, how do you look right now?
Dead bodies!
Oh, I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. Getting ready to yell louder.
Slash and crash with his great axe.
That is where we need to take our first break of the evening, right there, as we
Oh boy.
settle into that. Now that's going
Ooh,
to go.
suspense.
All right.
Yeah, so we end with Kay aware. We end for this break. We'll be back in like 10 or 10. Oh, I got to put my bird to bed. So 10, maybe 15 minutes if he's really grumpy. I'll try not to, though. I'll try to be back in 10 or so. And we will see what happens to Fathom and Gooseneck caught out there in the open with these things coming out of the water. Stick
I'm going to
around
get some new dice.
for some chance to get some trick or treats too, as the dice are rolled high or low. All right, everyone.
Oh gosh.
See you in as soon as we can. Hang on.
No, he said he doesn't like candy corn.
Oh, I like candy corn. You can make
I
your
love
teeth
candy
look funny
corn.
with the candy corn. You can like wear them like
Funnier,
little teeth.
funnier.
Oh, funnier.
Okay.
They're good for
So-
impressions.
At the moment,
I like your Tiger King costume, Michael.
Ah,
Oh.
thank you. Thank you.
Oh wow! Fathom.
Somebody said Joe Dirt.
What happened?
Somebody said Joe Dirt earlier.
A costume change
Yep.
at the break, man.
Ah, I like that.
Nice.
awesome costume change.
Wait. Don't make any cloaca jokes.
You were fish head.
Huh. Thank you for putting that in my head, Bobby.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Bobby
Trying to
lives for,
avoid
is
that.
putting that in your head.
Yes. Bobby loves cloacas.
I have a cat at my feet. Let's see how long this lasts before I have to kick him off to the other room.
He's a
Hmm.
cloaca
On your
king.
head, as the case may be.
Okay. So you can see rising up out of the water, all these sort of shambling figures. It looks like more possibly also coming right up towards this area.
But we didn't
It's a
insult their
zombie
local
dance party.
rituals.
No, as far as I
Should've
know,
let
you
the
did
boats.
not insult any local rituals. So you've done good there. However,
They don't seem to be impressed by it.
I apparently not. Some of you are still sleeping, but I'm sure you'll wake up at the screams. But let's roll some initiative. Pugh,
Yeah, I thought we woke up.
no.
I thought we woke up by the thundering
woke
voice
up.
or what it was.
Only Kay woke up for the thundering voice. Pugil. What was it again?
For initiative,
Yes, for initiative.
a total of 4.
Okay.
Sake. I haven't rolled over a 6 all night. This is ridiculous.
Oh, wow. Gooseneck.
Net 20.
Whoa, another net
Oh,
20.
giveaway!
There's a
Time.
treat. There's a treat to be drawn.
Woo.
Pay attention to that. Reaper John will draw something, and we'll see what it comes up in the chat. Luzone, congratulations on that win,
Congrats.
on that natural 20. Does that mean your initiative was 20, Gooseneck? You have no modifiers to it?
It's 21.
All right. Corncob.
Corncob got a 18. No,
Very
wait,
nice.
that's not right. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Abram.
14.
All right. Fathom.
9.
Okay. And Kay.
22.
Oh, very nice. Okay. And then, what are these wonderful Reaper dice going to roll for me? I wish it was a natural 20, but it's not. Okay. However, let me.
K's a natural 20.
No, I was wishing I had one, but I don't. I am rolling for whatever these things are out there in the water. They might be horrible, horrible things, but let's.
Family members. They look like family members.
Yeah, there's a ghost of our ancestors because we didn't light the boats on fire.
Okay,
Seems like
so
a cheap trick.
Kay, you can see the concern and maybe panic, I think she said, on Fathom's face. You see Gooseneck sort of hunker down, prepare. They are staring out towards the water, and like something is coming, but you can't really see from inside this window what might be out there.
I'm going to start waking everybody up.
Oh, good. Awesome. Okay. Kay wakes everyone up. That is perfect. Gooseneck.
Snicker snack with my great axe. Let's go chop some monsters.
All right.
Have they reached the shore yet?
What if they aren't hostile?
Well, yeah. What?
What they're just
Okay.
innocent trick-or-treaters.
Okay,
Are we playing
you can
D&D?
talk to them. I'm going to start chopping them up.
What's your move rate?
Ask question later. 30 feet.
No.
30 feet. Okay.
Hold up.
So a single move will put you here, which is at least 30 feet from the first one at the shore.
Okay.
You have a choice to do something from here or use that ability to move the rest of the way.
I'd let him come to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna keep advancing, but I'm not going to charge in there another 30 feet.
Okay.
I'll just slowly, I want to start looking at these things. Can I tell what they are? And when the flash of light, lights up the sky.
When you get some lightning that kind of comes in, you do get a better look at them during those moments. You may choose nature or religion.
How does their mood look?
Nature or religion. Either one of them are in my wheelhouse. So, 16.
16. Was that nature or religion?
Nature.
Nature. So these are some sort of undying form of these humans. They look mostly like humans, though not all human. But they're in some sort of undeath. It is unnatural for sure.
Zombies.
All right, so and check. Corncob, from within there, Kay woke you up from your slumber. You are awake inside.
I'm going to
Kay, a
move
brief.
to the door.
Kay, hold on a moment. Before you do that, though, Kay, you have maybe a sentence or so you can say to prepare them. What do you tell them when you wake them up?
Something's going on outside.
Okay. That's what you got. So you move to the door?
Yep.
All right.
Well, I'll move to the door and go out. How close can I get to the zombies, or to the water zombies, or potato zombies, or whatever?
So yeah, you can see yourself up there coming out. That's after getting up and moving. That is your entirety of your move, although you have an action left, and you're a good 30 feet away from the closest.
From the closest one? Okay.
Yep.
I'll get out my holy symbol.
Okay. You can, yeah, I don't know the range, but...
Yeah, what is the range on your chasing
It's
them off?
not good. Not good. 30 feet. So I
Okay.
got to wait.
Okay.
They got to get closer. I got to get closer, but I can get them all to leave, and maybe more will come out by then, too.
Yeah. Okay, it's their turn. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure. Oh, these are faster versions.
Oh boy.
2 go to you, Corncob. 3
What
go
wonderful news.
to you, Gooseneck. Some more. 1 goes to Corncob. 1 goes to Gooseneck, though can't reach all the way. And out there, coming out of the water, you see some more.
Ah.
A horde!
It seems like a lot of these, maybe a bar the door amount, kind of, but maybe not. Maybe you can handle it. That is all they're able to do. Abran, it's your turn.
I'm up. I go to the door. I get about as far as Corncob is up. And do I have an action where I can fire an arrow?
Yep.
I do that.
These ones right in front of Corncob, right here at the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me change the focus so we can see you. Go ahead.
So that's a 26 to hit with a 11 points of damage.
Okay. 26 to hit, 11 points of damage. Is this a magical weapon or just a...
No, just regular.
Just wanted to give you a little sort of a view of all the things out there. It will definitely hit. 11
There's a
points.
cliff when you need one.
No kidding.
11
Get
points.
up on the roof.
There is a roof.
There's
Okay.
a roof there. You could do all kinds of suplexes off anything.
Elagarto is not a roof diver. He is a cliff diver.
Well, you could do one of them Ricky Steamboat off the top rope splashes.
Hey, it's Night of the Living Dead, kids. Let's board the door up. Come on.
Fathom, it's your turn.
Would we fit in the window?
So you kind of reevaluate your position, and I have a no spike. I have a cat. Sorry. You look kind of towards this
We've
window.
all been there. Case there right now.
And it looks like you could fit in to the window. It's unshuttered. You remember you didn't lock it or anything on the way in. You'd be able to move over to it, over the wagons with a simple athletics or acrobatics check, and then
Sure,
sort of
simple roll. Yep.
into the window.
I mean, I'm going to give it a shot, but I'm not expecting it to go well.
Sure. Okay. So it sounds like you're trying to get out of this and into the window. So here you go.
Yeah.
Make your.
Well, I heard Pugh say lock the door. So
That was Bobby saying it. Pugil hasn't. His initiative.
Yeah.
He's probably still asleep.
7.
7.
It's
Okay.
cuddling up with the raccoon
Okay.
up there.
You
Yeah.
Maybe
make
the
it over to
raccoon has some intel.
You make it over to the window. It is sticking a little bit, so you didn't get in there at the speed you would have liked. So you're over to it, you've pulled it, you kind of can't get it open, and then you finally jerk it open at the end of your turn.
Push, not
This
pull.
is
right.
Abrand's fault. I hope everybody knows this is Abrand's fault.
Why?
You're the one that didn't go run down the trail and catch the ferry like I told you to. We'd be on the other side of the lake having beers.
No. The story wasn't set up for us to make the ferry. Duh.
Whatever. Abrand's fault again.
I read ahead in
All
the
I'm
script.
saying.
I knew what was where we were going to end up. Why was I going to run ahead? Did it make any difference?
Beers,
I'd just be waiting there.
zombies.
We would still have to
Beers, zombies.
Zombies.
we get zombies, then beers.
So, Pugil, it's now your turn. I think you're up there in the crawl space, right?
I'm in the attic.
Yeah.
Cuddling with the raccoon.
But Kay
And
did
with the
shout up to
raccoon.
you that something is going on outside.
Okay, I will peek down. Do I see Fathom climbing in?
Well, you see Fathom probably beating up her knuckles a bit as she finally gets the shutters open, as though she's going to climb in.
Flailing.
But she hasn't
Okay.
made it that far yet.
Getting ready to fall into the window.
Yes.
Okay, so I will nimbly hop down out of the attic and do everything that I'm capable of doing to facilitate my comrades retreating into the house. I will open the shutters and open the door and shout, "Fall back! It's Night of the Living Dead! Barricade the doors!"
Okay. You all have a little bit of assistance getting in and out, so that any checks will be easier if you have to make them. Thank you, Pugil. Make passage. And then, Kay, it's your turn.
Corncob and Abran are still in the door.
Yeah, Corncob and Abran are in this doorway. Fathom is sort of starting to climb up through the window, and Gooseneck is out there with 3 of these creatures around him.
I will move up to the doorway behind Corncob and Abran and wait for the opportunity to go out.
Okay, what would that opportunity look like? Because, I mean, technically you could kind of squeeze past them all now and head to the left or right.
I don't need to be in that much of a hurry. I'll just wait for them to move forward.
Okay. Okay.
Very dangerous. You go first.
Gooseneck, you're out here. Let me get a nice. Let's paint a picture of your situation. Does this show it? Wait a minute. I mean, that kind of shows it over there on the right. That's you. 3 of these very close around you, and then 1 right behind them.
And your partner running away and diving through the window.
I will shoot through the window. I'll shoot through the window.
Well, first thing I'd like to do is go into a rage,
Okay.
which will add +2 to my melee damage, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and I get my storm aura going on.
Okay.
So that is a Dex DC of 12, half damage on success. You make it. So I will, the closest one, the yellow one there on my left.
Does it have to be? It's only 1, or is it everybody in your aura? It's only 1.
It's just, I believe it's, let's see, 1 creature of your choice.
Okay. Yeah, he failed.
Okay. 5. Takes 5 points of lightning damage.
All right. Takes it.
And then I would like to chop him with my great axe. Now, since I got this last game, I don't know anything about it other than it's just a 2-handed great axe, right?
You do know it's magical, yeah, and that its name is Dwarven, and it's Stonebreaker, I believe.
Right. But so does that, because it's magical, do I know it adds anything to my attacks, or?
Yeah, so I haven't put this on your character sheet yet. I apologize. It'll add +1 to your attack and to your damage.
Okay. All right. Let me write that down.
And it never needs sharpening.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So I'm going to wickety whack with my new great axe. Swing and a miss.
Okay.
I got 4 and 6. I got a 10.
Yeah, that does miss them. Okay. Corncob.
They still haven't fought yet, have they?
No, they haven't. And
Can I move and also throw a spell?
yeah, you can move and throw a spell. You are right by some of them, so you can't really push through them, but you can go to the right or the left from your position.
Okay, well, I'd like to go more toward the lizard man and try to get as many within my 30-foot radius as possible. And then I will try to turn them.
Okay, so you get yourself in the middle of these.
Turn undead,
7.
channel divinity. Yep.
Right. 7 of
This
them.
is it. No sense in
Alright.
going back in.
Here we go. I'm rolling 7 saving throws. This is a wisdom?
Yes.
Okay.
Must make a wisdom saving throw DC 13.
Okay, here we go.
Anybody that can hear me.
Success, failure, failure, success, success, failure, failure. So 3 succeed. The first 2 near the house and 1 near Gooseneck succeed. The other look like they're about to turn tail and run. I think on their turn they have to run away.
Yeah, they have to. Their turn for a minute or until it takes damage. Turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away as it can. So a minute's what? 10 turns, right?
Yep. 10 rounds. Yep. Okay. So you do that, and then it's their turn. This one turns and runs out towards the ocean, and these 3 also turn and are sort of pushing back through their crowd, slinking back slinking back into the lake.
Thanks, Corncob.
It's relieved a little pressure.
Just
It's
kill
also
the ones in front of you.
cleared the path to the door if you want it. All right, so, however, so they moved, but the ones remaining, that leaves the doorway open. So one of them comes right to the threshold and begins to, and one behind him trying to push in. Also, let's get everybody in position first. These ones come up to you with their movement, but can't actually do anything because it was such a long way to move. The one that comes up to you, Aberrant, though, as you're in the doorway there, sort of swings, and you see that it's got like long claws that are unnaturally extended and dripping with just bits of lake moss, slime, algae.
Ew.
You're not really sure. Wait, not that. Oh,
Guts. They're guts. We know they're guts.
that is a natural 20.
Oh, I'm dead.
So, yeah, someone gets
Somebody wins.
something. Aberrant doesn't win this
shot.
one, that's for sure. Okay, let's
It's
roll
Pizza
some-
Dungeon dice.
Yeah. Anki 2014. Congrats on poor Aberrant's misfortune. Thank you. All right. Oh, you're an elf.
Yes.
So you feel
Against being
4, 5. Oh, I rolled a
good.
bunch of 1s on this damage die. So that's
Elves
awesome.
make great undead.
So 10 points of slashing damage, and you sort of feel like there is this poison that begins to course through you, but your elven heritage sort of pushes it out, and it doesn't impact you.
my hair mainly. My hair repelled it.
Okay, so that's the one there. Gooseneck, one was by you, and he also, rather than claw at you the way he did with Aberrant, he comes right in for a bite with this, sort of distends his jaw, Gooseneck, the same way that you distend yours. It looks very unnatural on a humanoid like this. That is a 13 to hit.
14!
It just clamps down next to you, missing. All right, Aberrant, it's your turn.
All right, so since he's right on me, I use my sword. And is this the guy that I hit with the arrow?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a 18 total to hit.
Yes.
And then so I'll be doing the Colossus. So it's 11 points plus 16 points of damage.
Okay. He drops down to the floor at your feet. One just pushes in behind him. But there is one dead body at your feet. All right. Fathom, you're halfway in the window. You can finish getting through without problem, especially since Kay's there helping pull you in.
All right, I'll get in the window and then But I still have enough action left over to shoot at something in the doorway.
Absolutely.
I had the dagger in my hand while we were walking around. I just checked that it's not.
Yeah, the dagger doesn't seem to be anything special with these particular creatures.
Okay. I will go with Eldritch Blast then. 11 probably doesn't hit. I don't know.
11 does not hit. These are not quite as slow as your
Yes.
usual undead. Yeah. Okay. So this blast just flies by the doorway. Abram suddenly reminisces about Q, who's no longer here.
Yeah, and his fireballs blowing up doorways.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me push that forward a little bit. We need some more overhead angles for all of you as these things come in. Trying to make that one as twisted and psychedelic looking as I can. Okay, so you've attacked with an Eldritch Blast. It chips out a bit of wood in the doorway, but does not hit. Pugil, it's your turn.
Can I lean out the window and take a shot at one of them? My little crossbow.
Yeah, one of the ones that are. You do that. You can
whichever
take a shot
one I've. Oh, yeah, one advancing on cob or
Yeah.
gooseneck.
Corncob or gooseneck, either one. You'll get a shot at.
Who's got more on them?
At this point, there's sort of just a fracas between them
Okay.
both.
Then I'll pick one I'll pick one close to corncob, and I rolled a 14 plus 3.
Yes,
All right,
that
17.
strikes the one near corncob. I'm gonna so you can see which one you struck there.
8 points of damage.
Okay. So yeah, right in front of corncob, he just sort of flares back. 8 points of damage.
And as a bonus action, I will burst into gnomic song and inspire gooseneck.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thanks,
Okay.
Pujol.
Yeah, my pleasure. But should have listened to me and jumped back through the window. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I was already engaged. Sorry.
Okay, you've helped everybody. You've helped everybody, and now you're in the hut. You're still. The doorway is cleared a little more. Corncob's out, but it's basically you and Abram sort of vying for holding this doorway down while these creatures come at it.
Sorry, I've got cat help.
Ah, yes. Love that.
Can I get within range to swing at one of the zombies without leaving the building?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Kinda
so
just
I'll
gotta-
just
Keep our choke point.
Especially since Pugil leaned out the window, I'm gonna remove this. You're stepping over the body of the dead zombie that's inside, if he is a zombie, and you're able to get this first one in the doorway here.
Okay, great. Then I will take a whack at him with my rapier.
Okay.
15 plus 5, 20.
That's a
Definitely a solid whack.
Right in the eye.
And since Abram is there within 5 feet, do I get my sneak attack?
You do.
Excellent. 8 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find a nice part, carve up a little piece of this creature. Still, it's unfeeling to it. The physical movement of you pushing on them sways them like it would a normal body, but they don't grimace. There's no pain. There's no intimidation of getting hurt more or less. They just keep coming at you all. Gooseneck.
Hey.
All right. Let's zap the one that's on me. So Dex DC 12 with my Storm Aura.
Fail.
You got 1 point of damage.
All right, that's.
Hey, does that one count?
It's 1 point of damage. Oh no.
No, it's roll on 20.
All right. All right, and then I'm going to attack with the Great Axe again.
Okay.
18 plus 6 is 24, and 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage it is. All right. He's still standing even with that damage. Okay. Let me. Corncob, unless you're going to move from there, Gooseneck. Are you going to move? You're going to stay there.
Yeah, I'm going to start sidling up to Corncob there.
Okay. You sort of move up this ramp, and as you do, the one in front of you sort of takes a swing at you. Natural one.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's a
Make a
rock.
rock for somebody.
All
Make
right.
somebody a rock.
Somebody gets a trick.
Somebody
Play
gets
the
a
trick
trick.
on you.
Wait. Say that again, John. I think I missed the reference in that. All right. Here we go. The last white kid, you have won the trick. Congratulations.
Nice.
Good job, last white kid.
Corncob, you see that Gooseneck's gotten a little antsy and he's moved up right next to you. The four creatures did they attack? No, they ran off. They're still running, but there's this wave here in front of you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to pick a spot within 150 feet of me, which is not going to be 150 feet of me. I want a 20-foot radius that ends right at the first zombie closest to me.
Yep.
You get it? I'm going to lay in a 20-foot radius of Wall of Thorns.
Ooh. A 20-foot...
Or no, spike growth. Sorry, spike growth.
20-foot radius spike growth. Okay. So spikes just come up.
Yep, but they can't see them. They don't know they're...
See, there's one moment when you're casting the spell that they get to save to see, right? But no other time.
Right. The transformation is camouflage, look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against your spell save.
Okay. So it just has to make wisdom checks. I like it. You make me roll all these dice. Okay. There's two at the door.
I'm going to try to... No, I'm not worried about the door. I'm worried more about the ones over by me and...
Gooseneck. Okay.
Because it seemed to be clustered there if I'm reading the map right.
They definitely are. Okay,
And that's where I'm going.
There's the
maximum caught in the spikes.
Okay. Let's see. Farthest on the left, save. Fail. Save. I mean, what are they going to do with this information afterwards? So it doesn't really matter. Save.
All they can do is choose to move through it or not.
Right, which they're not going to. I mean, it's not going to impact how they move. So A few of them see it sort of spring. You can kind of see them dim-wittedly, dully look down. And they just face back up afterwards, even as these spikes sort of grow around the ground, the feet, up on the rail, on the wood walkway on the left side. But you avoid the right side, your path, and the docks on the right. Anything?
Right. I'm going to step back toward the window after that's done.
Okay. Towards the window. You can see Kay is, Kay's up at the door. You can see Fathom inside the window and Pugh. All right. And spiked growth. They move. All right, so these three sort of out at the lake, four, sort of disappear under the water. These two make a huge push in to try to get past you both, Abran and Kay. So, a bite against you, Abran. Come on, Pete's Dungeon Dice. That's an 18 to hit you.
That does.
Okay. Want you all know you can blame Pete's Dungeon Dice if anyone perishes tonight.
And Abran.
And Abran. 9 points of piercing damage as his mouth sort of I'm sorry, I got the wrong camera on. As his mouth opens up wide at the doorway there and just sort of latches down on you. And then reaching past him with a claw, this other one back there, the grayish looking one you can see, swipes in past at your form that's in the door. That is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So Kay, you are not an elf.
Nope.
You take 7 points of slashing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 1.
Oh, well,
A 2.
Natural one.
So yeah, that sounds like a natural 1. So it's a double. I'm sorry. It's a double. I'm sorry whammy. 1, we get to draw a trick for someone out there in the viewers. Congratulations. The other part is I'm sorry you failed this save. You can feel your body lock up. The poison enters you and locks all of your joints, all of your muscles. Even your breathing becomes extremely shallow where you can't catch a breath. You are paralyzed. Even the slightest movement will push you over.
And Denton County's missing another piece of gravel.
So John, I don't know if... I'm like, oh wait, he got it. Did he get it? He got it. I'm sorry. I'm looking out there. I think he got it. I don't know. Yeah, he got it. He's on it. I'm not used to working with John. This is exciting for me tonight. I get to work with Reaper John instead of Justin. Okay. Abran, you watch Kay go kind of stiff at your side. Kay, by the way, at the end of your turns, each of your turns, you will get to roll a saving throw. You'll get to repeat your saving throw. If I will remember, but it'll be at the end of your turns. Yeah, Abran. You
With
watch
my
Kay
sword
walk up.
still. I look over. I'm like, well, just me. I take my sword and I go after the guy that Kay hit with the rapier.
Okay.
And that is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
And so it's 11 plus 15 points of damage. Since I use my Colossus strike.
Down he goes at your feet. And the one that struck Kay is kind of pushing and hoarding in right behind him. Okay. All right. Abran, you staying here holding the door?
I'm staying holding the door.
Okay. Fathom.
I think it's time for another Eldritch Blast.
The one at the door, right? The one that's
Come
struck.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed. I'm just
Okay.
chipping that door.
All right, just chip it away. It's a
Abraham
bit-
looks back again, like, "Come on, a little help, please, just a tiny
I'm
bit."
trying.
These Eldritch blasts keep whizzing by my head. Get closer if you need to.
Pugil.
Each a dozen dice, everybody.
Pizza Dungeon Dice.
Pick
Get your own.
color. They're all. We'll give you a
I'm-
1. Let Rhonda curse them for you.
I haven't been in the factory since they came out, so none of the ones that before are cursed.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to shoot my crossbow at one standing near.
Do you lean out the window
Oh,
for this
boy.
or out the door? You're at the window, right?
At the window.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
at the
that's
window.
Corncob's
I shoot-
direction.
9 plus 3, 12.
That hits. That hits.
Oh. 8 plus 1, 9.
9 points of damage. Very good. So you lean out.
And
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
I'm going to use my bonus action to tweedle on my shawm and arctically inspire Kay, so she will get the bonus for her paralysis resistance.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so you've bardically inspired Kay. You have taken 9 points of damage to one of these things. And you, as you're ducking back in, you notice out in the water another group rise up.
Back to ship! Back to ship!
But we didn't mess up the ritual.
Well, light a boat, put it in the water.
Maybe we should.
Get back in the
Okay.
window. Fight them through the windows in the door.
Light a boat, put it in the water, and use your amplify flame or whatever.
Kay, at the end of your turn, you get to make a saving throw against this paralysis again. Constitution.
Okay. Bobby, what does the static inspiration get me?
Extra D6 added to your D20 roll.
Okie dokie. That was not super helpful. I got a total of a 6.
Okay.
I rolled 2. Not too much that the D6 will do at that point.
Okay. So yeah,
Alas.
you can feel this poison. It is coursing through you greatly. You feel just tense. You try to fight it off, and it seems to lock you down even more. And you feel like it's almost like water wrapping up internally around your organs, around your person, moving up your body more and more.
Well, that's not cool.
Okay. Gooseneck.
All right. Am I engaged
it,
with any of
Abraham.
them? I'm still
Are you-
engaged with one of them, right?
I mean,
I had nothing to do with this.
in a way, you are engaged with one. Oh, well, no, not actually. No, you're not. And if you moved forward, you'd be inside whatever Corncob did.
Okay, so if I back off, will they get a swipe at me?
No.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Don't get paralyzed out there by yourself and eat.
No. Well, maybe we do need to light some of these lanterns. I'm gonna.
Could Pujo do it with his mage hand?
Yep. Get back inside.
Okay. I'm headed to the window then.
Corncob, I'm sorry, Gooseneck, make a, we'll say an intelligence, a wisdom check.
Wisdom. All right. 14.
14. Yeah. Inside, sounds good. Okay. You
All right.
head through the windows.
Yeah.
Okay, you scurry past Corncob, who's sort of holding the fort down, into the window. And make Kay's no longer helping people through. Make an acrobatics check. Or athletics.
Definitely athletics.
Okay.
24.
Oh, yeah, you just sort of heave yourself in through the window.
Hop right through.
Yep, no problem. Now you move over to the only open side there is, really. Okay. Corncob.
Corncob's going to attempt to athletically jump through the window as well.
Go for it.
13 and
No problem.
17.
I heard that. 13. Okay. You people are diving into this place. You come through. They start to come up to the windows. They're following you.
Now, if they move through any thorns at all, they have to take 2d4.
Yep, they're definitely every 5 feet, right? Not just...
Yep, every 5 feet.
Some will take a lot more than others. Okay. 2d4. I want you to roll... Well, it kind of seems weird to roll it all that many times. Are you comfortable with rolling 2 and using that as an average to distribute amongst them? Because you're going to make 1,
sure,
2,
you want me to
3,
make
4,
2
5, 6.
rolls of 2d4 or 2?
Yeah, 2 rolls of 2d4, and we're going to average them out and multiply it by 10.
Ugh. All right, the first one is 5.
Okay.
The second one is 7, so it sounds like 6.
6 and multiply by 10, so, all right, so, well, it's basically 6, 10 times against all of them. So you've done a tremendous amount of damage. Let's see, this one takes 6 and 6 and 6, 18. So none of them drop. Ooh, one of them who had already taken some damage does drop. The rest of them actually make it all the way, well, as packed in as pressed as they can. However, they are cut up at the feet. It looks horribly bad. These two come in and try to push in through the door, Abrin.
Shut the door!
2. They're going to get at least 2 swipes here. Abrin, there's a bite at you. That is a 18 to hit.
Wow, that hits.
12 piercing damage.
Wow. Okay.
And the second one, it's Pizza Dungeon dice, I swear. Blame it on, I don't know, who, Ron. Blame it on Ron. That's a 19 to hit on the second set. That's 10 more points of piercing damage from the second one's bite.
I'm almost gone.
Okay. Also,
Joel, did that fat raccoon have any giant energy weapons up in that loft?
No.
Did he have a big giant tree buddy with him, maybe?
No.
the worst part is these next wave of them make it to the shore.
Does he know anything about this?
Next wave.
He does have a cubby hole that will fit a gnome.
Yeah.
So all the paralyzed people
attic.
and the dead elf. You know, dadgummit, Abrin, you got nobody to blame but yourself.
Why is that? I still don't understand why I'm getting blamed.
I have no idea. I think they enjoy scapegoating on you, Abrin. It's Abrin, it's your turn though, speaking of.
All right, so there's one in the doorway, right?
2 in the doorway.
and he's
Yeah.
2 in
Shut the
the doorway, but I
door.
can't close.
Shut the
Well, that's
door.
my question. Are you? Is it your turn, Pujo? Or are you still hiding up in the attic with your little raccoon?
I'm using my bonus action and reaction to shout good advice.
Your goats are getting eaten right now. It looks like the door swings out, so I can't shut the door.
You could shut it. Yeah. That's just a function of terrain.
I'm down to 3 hit points I got 3 hit points left. I'm shutting the freaking
Great.
door.
Athletics check. They're going to try to stop you. You're going to try to pull it closed.
Yeah.
Shut the
I rolled
door.
a 17.
Okay. Boom.
Nice.
Let's see. You rolled a 17. I rolled a 10. You shut the door.
Shut the front door.
Gosh, somebody.
Boom. Okay.
And bar it.
Yes. We got that little bar that Will liked to use.
And bar it. Absolutely. All right. The sound in here is kind of closed off the door.
Do I have any other action besides slamming the door?
Yeah, you have another action. You can do more.
I just need to do cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
All right. I got 6 back.
Okay. Yeah, and you've barred these. We're going to go out of rounds for just, I'm going to do the obvious, because you know what's going to happen, is these things start just waving up against this little hut from all sides.
Do you guys really think it would help to light the little boats in the water?
Yes.
Wouldn't hurt.
Send them out there.
So
Maybe they'll chase them.
Although they came in on flaming little boats, so I don't know.
Mercury and Wills say yes, but you need...
I say yes, too.
You need a note, and you need protection. Like every family has to... It's a boat per family. We only have one boat in here with us.
Yeah, but
So
we're
we'll
all
have to
one big
run to
happy
the barn
family.
and get more boats.
Family that found each other.
Send your servant.
All right.
Yeah,
I have an
not
idea.
all families are blood.
I have an idea. Let's cut a hole through the roof and get up on the roof. Then I've got I can use my mantle of inspiration, which will give people a reaction, which is an extra move, up to 3 people. So that will allow up to three of us to get to the other barn and get as many of the boats as they can get. So that'll put them 2 moves ahead of any pursuit.
Okay.
Any
Couldn't
volunteers?
Couldn't you have your unseen servant do it?
I think the barn is too far away. I could run over there and I could run over there, and if I could find a safe place to be secure in the barn without getting eaten, then maybe I could have my servant put the boats in the water. But getting me to the barn and
I'd be more useful picking them off as they come in this window.
I'll go with you.
I would, but I'm not going to go very fast either.
Let me put you in my little carrier, my little gnome carrier, and I'll book it over there.
You could just jump from the roof to the other roof, maybe.
well, no, because we got to get through the
one of those
pumpkin
athletic
patch.
feats.
Hey, Frank, how far away is the boathouse from this shed, this shack?
Almost 90 feet.
I mean, oh boy.
We have one boat.
And how far away
The
is
3 of us fit on. It's not a big enough boat for everybody.
No, we have one little boat.
We have. What
How
if
light?
we just
We
have
have
a
a boat.
message?
Write a note and mage hand it out and see if it works before you do all this other shit.
Let's.
how far
what if
away
we
are
write
we
a
from the
message
water
of
right now?
just these guys to be in peace or something.
Let Will write the message and hand it out there.
How far
Hand it
you
out
are?
to the.
Yeah, so I think you've all answered your own questions in here, except for I didn't answer Pugil. How far are you from the water right now? Is that what you want to know?
Yes.
About 40 feet.
Oh boy.
Wait, didn't Mercury say his dad was from here?
Yeah, Mercury did say his dad was from here, yeah.
Then I think he needs to write the note.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna. Well, see.
Okay.
He's the only one that has ancestors here.
Yep, I agree.
I don't know. That he would be the best choice if you can get him to do it.
You can get him to do it. You're all buddy with him.
So Mercury and Wills are kind of like, okay, I've never seen this. They're in a bit of hyper panicked state. They don't have things crawling up from the water and attacking them very often.
No, but the hut's going to grow legs, and we're just going to ride away here pretty quick.
We can't wait for that to happen every time.
So,
okay.
How would you like to try to convince Mercury to help or help them out to help? Yeah.
Is he still my friend?
Mercury,
Get a grip on yourself, man.
He seemed to be getting along with you pretty well. Yeah.
He said, "Hey,
Would he like to be
Mercury,
alive?
we have to do this as an experiment, at least. And there's another wave of zombies coming out of the lake. So,
okay.
I would suggest that this would be an honorable way to recognize your father's passing, and it may also save some lives."
So you
Write the note.
Write a note and put it in the lake.
That's all you got to do, yeah. We could probably put it in the lake or help you put it in the lake.
Yeah, I can get it in the lake from where we are.
Can you write?
We'll need to do.
Okay. I'll do it. And so he begins to sort of write the note. And there's a lot of like occasional, how will we say, occasional zombie growls out there. But
let me know if we start seeing them at the window.
They are both pushing against the shutter window and the door. But I'm assuming you didn't leave the window wide open and you closed the shutters.
No,
right?
No, we shuttered that up.
Yeah. Okay.
We have an enormous lizard to block the window.
Yeah. You figure this wood could hold out for a good 30, 40 minutes before you really will start fighting.
Is there a crack between the shutters or a knot hole in the shutters?
Not really. They're made to be lakefront, and this wind, so they seal up nicely. You can crack them open a bit if you need to, but that obviously
don't get paralyzed.
Starts, allowing someone's hand to swoop in from the outside.
How is Kay doing?
Kay, by now you would have saved,
out of rounds.
but we went around, so you would have been unparalyzed. However, in the spirit of trick-or-treating, roll a d20 at least once, and we'll see if it's critical.
$16.
16. So you come back from your paralysis. I super apologize. I didn't tell you that before. Yeah, as soon as we dropped out of the rounds, you would have been unparalyzed. And able to move and gather yourself about you.
Okay, much better.
How quickly can I operate the open and close the shutter?
Within the same, you could do that as your action in a turn, in a round. It's your turn to do that.
Do you need one of us to do that while you do something else?
Well, if I can start hitting them with my cantrips, which aren't that bad.
You don't have
really.
another, run away.
I don't think so. I was going to ask about that.
No, you get one.
At the channel divinity, I only get one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Are we going to do the boat thing?
I think you're going to do the boat thing.
Yes.
You're going to try it.
We need to do the boat
You're
thing.
Okay.
still writing.
Then-
It's an epic
Yeah.
letter. Apparently.
Okay. While he's writing, Abran, boost me up into the raccoon cubby, and I'm going to cut a hole through the roof so that I can get out on the roof.
Okay. You cut a hole through the roof. Before you're even done cutting, he says, "I've finished," and he gives it to Abran because Abran's got the ship, the little boat.
Okay. All right.
He says, "I think I have to place it."
He has to place it?
Oh golly!
Yeah,
How do we get him out there?
his family.
I grab him and throw him up there. He's a halfling. Woof.
No, he's got to go to the water.
Well, I say I can do my what is this
We
thing
can
called?
tag team in the Lutheran again.
This mantle of inspiration will give him 5 temporary hit points and an extra move as a reaction.
Okay.
So if we hand him down off the roof, he'll get a move and then an extra move, which should get him to the water, and with
Yeah.
plenty of.
Yeah, there's one whole side these creatures are not coming up on. All you have to
Would
do
it be
is
better if
it'd be better
would
if
it be
Can
better
I-
if I grabbed him?
wait, they're
Ran
scared
with
of the
him?
pumpkin.
and ran with him.
Got up on the roof, jumped down, took him to the water.
I mean,
I'm asking you guys. What do
yeah,
you
I
think?
can't tell you.
Yeah.
Not Frank.
You're probably better at
Yeah.
that than the tiny halfling with short legs. Yeah.
I have a question. Since we went out of turns,
Yes,
can
Michael.
I do a cure wounds on myself one more time?
Yes, you may. You or anybody else. Rhonda, you have a question?
I would like to
I would like-
cast minor illusion when we're trying to get Mercury to the water, off to the other side, a person that hopefully they'll go for that. and not
Okay.
over where-
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
and I'd
let's-
like to go with Gooseneck to run alongside and to run cover if any of them come after. We need to get Mercury over to the water.
All right.
How fast can he run if he's carrying a hobbit?
He could probably run his normal speed.
I've got 16 strength plus 3.
Um,
I'd like to see if I can get Wills to open the shutter real quick and blast somebody. So whenever you're ready to do that.
yeah, it sounds like we have a lot of things coordinating all at the same time. That's perfect.
Maybe we go back into rounds.
Yep. Everyone, roll initiative, so we'll get these rounds out real quick.
Oh,
Pugh
for
Joel.
Pete's sake. A 6 this time, better than a 4.
Gooseneck,
13.
Corncob.
Nat 20, but that only gives me a 19.
Nice.
All right, everybody out
Treat
there.
time!
John needs to
Treats,
make
treats.
another draw. This is treats. We'll see who wins this Nat 20. 9 cents
That gives me a
change.
19.
Congratulations. Okay, Abran.
13.
Fathom.
19.
And Kay.
21.
Well, one less than last time, but still ahead of everybody else. Okay. I am looking for what have I done with Mercury? He must be in that hut still. Excuse me a moment. Oh, he is. He is.
You know, with a name like Mercury, you'd think he'd be extra fast.
I think he's just extra
He might
heavy.
be extra fast for a half.
Extra heavy.
Yeah. That's what he.
We'll find his dad's body and bury Mercury with him.
Okay, so you, with the help of Pugh Joel and Mercury is up with you, Gooseneck. and Pugil. I'm not going to put Mercury down because he's with you.
Okay.
Isn't
So is
Abran
it
coming
just
with too?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Aberran's coming too.
Okay. So those three are up on the roof with me.
Yep.
All right.
If our proof of
Well, hop down.
concept works, the next thing is to get more boats.
Okay.
We'll miss you guys.
Kay, from inside the hut, everybody's about to make their move on the top. What would you like to do?
I would like to go up on the roof and stay up there so that if any of the zombies do get close to Gooseneck and Mercury, I will shoot at them.
Okay. Sorry, my horns got caught. All right. Okay, let me very carefully pull this roof for a second and get you out here. Might as well pull Corncob out of there to see if... All right.
Wait a minute. Who's holding the door and the window shut?
Yeah, good question. Well, Fathom
Well,
and
the door is
Corncob.
hard.
Yep.
Yeah, Fathom,
Okay.
Corncob, and Will.
And Will's,
Will's
yeah.
still there.
Yep. Okay. So you guys have sort of crept up. Everybody make stealth checks. These are easy stealth checks, but everybody make them anyways as you climbed up before we roll initiative. Everybody who was up on the roof, rather.
15.
Natural 20!
Natural
Nice.
20!
Free time.
Hey.
All right. So
Treats.
another treats for the audience.
Oh, treats.
Wow.
Chibi
been
Dragon,
crazy.
congratulations.
I rolled a 14.
14, okay. And we had a natural 20, and what was yours?
26 total. If it
15?
matters.
And Kay?
Yep.
22.
22, okay. Everybody is stealthy enough that none of these creatures pounding at the windows and the doors underneath have spotted you. So, all right.
Fathom didn't come.
Corncob, from within there, the door gives a kind of
There's
a
a
big
reason Fathom didn't come.
cracking heave. You can, what are you going to do? You can either choose to hold it or let it open and do something else.
The door gives the cracking heave.
Yeah, as though a bunch of them sort of piled on it.
Hold the door!
How high is the roof?
How high is the roof?
Yes.
It starts at about 15 feet and ends at about 25 feet, rather.
Okay, and we have Abran, Kay, and Gooseneck all up on the roof.
And Pugil.
Yeah. The first three, I'm gonna cast a bless spell up.
And Mercury.
Okay. And Mercury, yes. Yes. Mercury is sort of football held under Gooseneck's arm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, they, for
what's the bless
1
spell do?
minute, 1 minute they can, let's see, roll a d4 and add the number rolled to your attack or saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm just going to have to back up and lean against that door.
All right. Fathom. From within, the window starts to buckle on the side that you are on.
I'm just keep trying to push my back against it, but instead of casting
Hold the door!
visual illusion, I'm going to cast a sound illusion. Someone screaming behind the wagons. I can do my voice. I mean, this is my voice for Whisperers.
Good job.
So
Yeah.
I would just be screaming like, "Oh no, the zombies might get me! Over here, over here!"
Oh, I love it.
Tasty brains over here behind the wagons.
So
Ooh, that's where the goats are.
you can choose either choose performance or arcana. See how convincing this is.
Uh,
Here we go.
I'm gonna go with Arcane since I'm specialized in that. And it's 20, not natural 20.
Oh,
My ads. Sorry.
Nice.
Good job.
very nice. There is
As
a
long as I don't have to
stream,
walk, it's all.
and so some
Walk
of
or
these
crawl.
creatures, you feel like a little bit less on the window all of a sudden. Like maybe you've attracted some of them.
Hopefully they won't look at for gooseneck and Merc.
Abram, you had a 17, I think. So you're next
17 what?
in your
Oh, yeah,
initiative.
We're the
No.
poor ones in the
No,
situation.
I had the same as I had 13.
Oh, you had 13.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
were
Goose.
both 13.
Yeah.
I thought. Okay, I wasn't sure. Gooseneck, it's your turn on top of this roof. Time to athletics check down.
Yep.
Okay.
So, can I see any of these creatures? Are they
Oh
the
yeah,
side
they
of the
are.
house that we're on?
They are not.
Are
The
they
only
clear?
side of the house they are not on is the side that off near the pumpkin patch side. They are all
Okay.
over the rest of it.
All right, so I'm going to drop down into the drop down on the side by the pumpkin patch,
Doing
Yeah.
your patent.
and I need to make a
Athletics.
athletics check. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I got an 11. Now,
You're blessed.
that's a
Don't
that's
squash
a
the
attack
hobbit.
or save. Does that
That's-
count?
That's a D. On a check. Does it count on a check?
Yeah,
no,
it's attack
it
or
doesn't.
saving throw.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It
Attack or
doesn't
save.
count.
So, but now let me ask you this. Pugh had inspired me. Do I still get the inspired? Or
You
is that
hadn't
gone?
used it yet? If
I
you
hadn't used it.
then you still get it.
Okay, I'll use it. Add another 3. What was it?
11 plus 3.
11 plus 3, so 14.
Okay.
Does that make it?
Yes. You're able to get down there, slurk, catch your feet, not drop Mercury.
Slip a little
and
bit.
You would have
Squash
to
the
use
hobbit.
your action to dash the full amount to get you to the lake.
Let's dash, and I would like to head kind of, if I can, towards the boathouse.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going towards the lake as much as I can, but in the direction of the boathouse, so that if this does indeed work, we can book it over to the boathouse.
Okay. All right. You get over there. You plop him down. It is his turn. He very shakily sort of lights up like flint and steel, lights up this letter.
Mercury, you're killing us.
Oh, my Zippo in the rain.
You know, he's doing his best. So yeah, he gets over there and he's able to light it up, but he's not able to put it into the water just yet.
Okay.
Let me make sure that you guys are. There's you. Trying to get that worked out. Okay, and then it is Abran. It's your turn.
Well, I'm going to drop down and follow them.
Okay.
So that's
Shoot some.
19
they don't-
plus
nope.
6.
No one
No,
knows
they
you're
don't-
there yet.
No, don't
so.
shoot them.
Yeah, I'm not shooting them.
Okay.
So I did. I got a 19 plus 6, so 25 stealth.
25, no problem. You've
No.
gotten down. You have an action
No, but
remaining.
My action's going to be to rejoin them.
Oh, go over to the dock with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can see hurriedly Mercury's trying to light this boat up. And Fathom, it's your turn from inside.
I'm going to just move the stream slightly so that it sounds like they're kind of running away, trying to draw them towards that.
Okay. Perfect. You've put it out there even a little farther. Just vaguely out in the distance. And I actually have flopped around back and forth on these. Fathom, I'm sorry I called you a little bit early. Gooseneck, you've moved over there. Pugil, it's your turn. You are on top of... Yeah, let me make sure you can see yourself just near this hole that you've carved in the chimney here.
I am going to peek over the edge. Can I see any of the guys who've been chewed up by the thorns?
Yeah, all the ones near this window in the left part of the screen. As you sort of peek over, you can see that thorns are out there, but yeah, their legs and everything are chewed up.
I'll take one of those that was chewed up by the thorns.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Natural 20. There's another treat.
Treat time.
Get out of town.
Strange,
I haven't rolled any double
1979.
digits.
Congratulations.
Okay, and that's double damage, right? I roll two.
Yeah,
dice.
double your damage dice.
Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. 2 1s.
Oh, I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't
4
bless
points.
you. I'm sorry.
4 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good.
Feel
That's good.
pretty good on a wounded zombie.
Yeah.
But those 4 points were awesome. They were the best 4 points of damage ever.
Some of these were really low. We'll say one of them goes to the ground being trampled by his brethren, and more come in. Right at the top of the round, yeah, let me move over here. At the top of the round, Mercury gets it lit and drops the ship in. And as he does, there is like this sort of wave of energy that kind of rolls out from the lake. It just sort of boom. And all of these undead just stop and drop to the ground. Thump, 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 thump.
Yay, Mercury!
Yay, Mercury.
Yay, Mercury's dad.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to say.
If he hadn't have died, we all would have died.
Yeah, we'd have seen him.
But maybe they only came out because they had unresolved issues.
So
Yeah.
out
Up my pay grade.
out there,
Let's get some fire ready.
you see.
You're our spiritual advisor.
That's true. You see a sort of a shimmer come out and glow. Just the bit of water underneath where the boat is glows a little bit. It feels a little bit warmth, like a peaceful. You recognize it, Corncob, as almost like a religious sort of radiant energy coming out from underneath it.
Cool. I'll take it.
And it's quiet again in the all around, except for the rain that continues to come down. Nothing has changed that, unfortunately.
And these corpses, they're not moving at all.
Not in the least.
Get out there and cut their legs off, Gooseneck. Cut their legs and arms
Hey,
off.
we should
If they start moving
let's
again, they're
burn
going to have a hard time.
Shouldn't we put them back in the water? Isn't that where they
No,
Let's
them?
burn 'em.
no, burn them.
No, they put
Burn 'em
them
to
in
a
the
powder.
water here.
Take him to that
We have
burned out
to-
shed
you
and
know
burn
what?
him.
We
That's the
should-
zombie burning shed.
We should ask
Ask
Wills
Mercury.
and Mercury what they think.
Yes.
I like the idea about cutting off the legs, so and the arms.
Yeah,
Burn
I'm
'em.
with Abran for one.
Burn him.
I don't know.
And the heads.
Maybe it's not the right decision
In
to
the heads.
bury them in the
Let's-
lake. Perhaps they should be cremated.
All
Burn
right,
'em.
Let's cremate them.
Okay.
we'll burn them.
I can make
Pile
a
'em
nice
up and
big
burn 'em.
bonfire. That's not a problem.
Yeah, we got the fire
Yeah.
person here.
Okay. Kay,
Maybe we should do it in the burned out shack.
Yeah.
Kay, while you're up there, you're looking around this whole time before this ends to make these, to get a bead on anything. Make a perception check.
17 plus 3 is 20.
Ooh, very nice. So yeah, you're looking around, and right at the peak of the roof, where the two sort of I forget the ridges come together, you actually see there's like a little pouch that's come out underneath one of the tiles. Come out from underneath one of the tiles.
Interesting. Okay, I'll grab that.
Okay, you have it. As you pull it, you just feel like it's got something of substance in it, not like a letter or anything like that. More like
Money.
currency, maybe.
A
But,
rock.
a rock is possible entirely. Okay, so you all stack up the bodies and you burn them, and
I'll say whatever words are appropriate. Trying to remember these were probably once actual people or
they were
beings or something.
Stay.
Bye-bye.
definitely people. Thank you, Corncob, for the appropriate.
But we already know
Words.
you know dirges, Pujol. You have to sing your dirges.
You do know dirges.
They're gnome dirges, not zombie dirges.
So maybe some of those are zombie gnomes.
Ooh.
I'll tootle mournfully on my warsham to placate Fathom.
Okay. You get some Fathom placating.
Yes.
Well, I didn't get to hear the tunes last time, so I am placated.
Ah, okay. Well, then I certainly will entertain Fathom with some dolorous gnome dirges.
Oh,
that all
and they're
sound like
so
yakety
exciting.
sacks. Yeah, they sound like yakety sacks to you people.
Oh my god. Okay. Congratulations. I would say that is our successful ending for this Halloween. Oh, I'm sorry, there's an undead back there I didn't see.
Yeah, we missed that one little guy.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
There's always one
That
left.
was-
You won't see him basically after you get on the raft tomorrow and you start going across and ferrying across. The camera will pan down to him and his hand will burst out of the ground.
Yeah.
Gotta leave room
That
for the
was a
sequel,
tense
right?
Halloween.
The saga continues.
Yes.
That was great.
That was a little touch and
Yeah.
go. I got down to 3 hit points and I almost closed.
That was pretty
But
scary.
Abran just wants to remind Pujol that
Yes.
who brought the little boat back to the shack.
Ah,
All I have to say, who brought
that's right. He
This
did
guy.
say this.
brought the boat back to the shack? If it wasn't for me finding the boats, because I had to roll to find the boat, I hadn't found those little boats. You would have been
Just keep
toast.
stroking it. Keep stroking it,
That's
Abra.
good. That's good. But everybody also knows that if you'd have gone ahead of the wagons, we'd have made the ferry and have been drinking beer in the village on the other side of the lake. So
Yeah,
just
and
because
how
you pulled our
entertaining was
fat
this
out of the
episode?
fire
Yeah.
doesn't mean kiss.
No,
Ah.
Pretty cool.
And this episode would have been extremely boring, right?
You would have just, it would have been about Constitution saves while you're drinking too much.
That's
Yes,
right.
That's not exciting. No.
So thank everyone who's viewing on this pre-Halloween night. I'm glad you're all out there, and thank you to all the players. This was definitely exciting for me to do. This is the first Halloween game of the season, and I was excited about it.
Yes.
That was good. That was tense.
Great
That was
fun.
I kept. Yeah. Well, thank you.
That was
Very
a lot of fun. It was
atmospheric.
very suspenseful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to let everyone plug something if they have it, or just say goodnight, whatever they want to do. I will start up on the left there with Bobby.
Nothing to plug, but I do want to say thanks, Frank. That was a lot of fun. It was very tense there. Thought we were going to get eaten, but we prevailed. Well done, Abrand and Gooseneck. And thanks, y'all. That was great.
All right. Gene.
Well, Franks, thank you very much. I appreciate the game. It was great fun, and thanks to John for keeping an eye on the chat and helping us with the trick or treaters. That was a lot of fun. And El Lagarto looks forward to the next fight he will be able to dive off the cliff with soon.
Nice. Jason.
Well, thanks everybody. It's always a blast. Again, I couldn't think of a better way to spend the night before Halloween. And I don't really have anything to plug, but I will say everybody go out and be safe. Have a good Halloween. Do something for Halloween, even if you got to wear a mask and social distance, but try to remember the holiday. It's a great holiday.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Michael.
Big thanks to John and to Reaper for doing this. I think we should come up with something that we can do on every other Friday for some kind of giveaway to engage the fans a little bit more. I think this was a really, really good idea. Maybe we'll push towards that. This was probably they've all been fun, but I really enjoyed tonight. It was very suspenseful, and getting down to three hit points, I felt a little bit more like Gooseneck or Pugh.
Yeah, you got to start making those death saves before you're a real man.
Right.
Yeah, I've been there.
Baby steps. I got to work baby steps to get there. But for pub and stuff, since my co-host rolled a 1 and totally didn't remember the pub the Crow's Nest show on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Central, since Jason is now my co-host, way to roll a 1. Might as well give away another rock, John.
You're supposed to do the commercials. You're supposed to do the commercials. I just nod and say, yeah, you guys should show up for the Crow's Nest. That's what I say. That's my job.
No, you're the co-host. You're not the sidekick. You're co-host.
Okay. Well, next time we'll speak in unison then. How about that? Will that satisfy you?
Yeah, or we'll do every other word. Yeah, we'll try
Okay.
that. But anyways.
All right. That'll be good.
Twitch, 4 p.m. Central on the Reaper channel. If you haven't checked it out, you got an hour to kill. And watch
Tuesdays, right?
Yep, we're going to have a load of fun on Tuesday. Believe me, it's election day, so it'll be a fun game. It'll be a show.
Yeah, we'll hopefully the world isn't burning down.
Is it going to be preempted by election results?
Not on our show.
No, we don't
know
on Tuesday.
On our show.
Yeah.
Not going to be a
Nothing more important is happening Tuesday than Crow's Nest.
That's right.
Oh, you should vote. You should vote.
You should.
Yeah, you should vote.
Yeah, go vote.
Make sure you voted.
Staying home and watching.
All right.
And then watch Crow's Nest.
I remember the good old days with you. Back in the 80s and the hair bands. You know, that band we had called Maximum Thrust, it was perfect. You were a killer lead singer.
Maximum Thrust.
Maximum Thrust. That was his name. He was the lead singer. He wore tight spandex and everything, and he practiced his maximum thrust on a performance
on the
basis.
mic stands.
Yes. Well, whatever.
So you were a co-host. You were a co-host before I'm a co-host. That's pretty good.
Well, I was just the drummer. I didn't get anything. He was the lead singer and guitar player, soloist.
Rhonda.
I want to thank Reaper and Frank for making this very atmospheric and fun and thematic holiday for me. Because it's been kind of a year, so it's nice to have one holiday that isn't a complete mess.
Yeah, it's
And I
true.
enjoyed the rain and it was very tense. And I didn't think
Ah,
that we were going to get out of that for a minute.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.
Thank you. And
Thank
thank
you.
you all for hanging out with us. I think I saw 97 people at one point. I think that's our
I
biggest
saw
viewership yet.
101
Yeah,
at
that's
one
correct.
point.
Yeah, we've been like
Wow.
80,
Yeah.
at least 80 the whole time. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, you
Thank
should
you.
start
Thank
handing
you
out
for
free
watching.
stuff. Everybody shows up.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you. Jen.
Thank you, everybody. Had a great time as always. Was definitely very atmospheric. And since tomorrow is actual Halloween, everybody stay safe out there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with everyone. Stay safe. It's Halloween, and thank you all for watching. And thank everyone for indulging a fun Halloween game that's slightly outside the normal and a little bit tense, where bad things could happen. So, thank you. John, you are live with the players, but not live with the audience. Do you want me to look for a raid? Are you able to make a raid? Justin's not here, so I'm not sure how this works. John is going to give us a raid. Who are we? Oh, I'm sorry. Sidwe. Yes, I'm bad. My name is Frank. I DM for Nightheart Game. I forget these things.
Oh, look at that dragon.
Everybody there is more important than this. But I DM for Nightheart Gaming.
Oh.
We have our game, our Saturday games tomorrow, 4:00 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We're doing a Halloween game as well. A theme slightly. It'll be different. It's already a dark campaign, so it's got to go darker, or it's got to go funnier.
Wow.
I can't tell which way yet, but it's going to go one or the other, I'm sure. And then next Tuesday we do our normal Tinker Tuesday. Thursday is pregame, and Friday is Maximum Maidens. That's our usual schedule. So, thank you. And that's over at Nightheart Gaming, twitch.tv/Nightheart Gaming. All right, John, who are we raiding? Okay,
Go cross the streams.
Just Isis. I'm going to put you on live, John, even though you just told us. Tell us again. Now the audience can hear you.
Tonight for Halloween, Holly Monster, Just Isis, and Zambies are doing a co-stream. They're doing a multi-stream, the Three Witch kind of event that they're doing. Also, if you want to go watch Captain Madlove, she's doing kind of a big giveaway thing tonight. There's a bunch of streamers doing stuff, so go watch other streamers. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Have a safe Halloween.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross those streams.
Take us wherever we're going, John.
Also, if you want something, don't forget to email giveaways@reapermini.com.
Yes.
Rock on with maximum thrust, baby.
Pile in there. I hope. Wait a minute. Wait. Someone hold something. Okay.
All right, and we're out.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.